City, proud partner of the New York Mets. Buy Toyota, save big all March during Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event. Toyota, let's go places. Buy Geico, switch today and see all the ways you can save. And buy Nissan, choose Nissan today and get big savings. Shop NissanUSA.com.
What is up, you guys? I am Tony Metro. Today, we're going to be watching the New York Mets spring training matchup with the Houston Astros. Jacob Degrom on the mound, televised on SMY. So you better believe I've cleared my schedule. I've made it sure that I can be here to watch the game with you guys. So today, we're going to just be talking all things Major League Baseball, breaking down the game, talking about what we see, and any questions or any things that you guys want to discuss, be sure to leave it in the chat. Would love to hear from you guys and what you guys have on your mind right now as we get closer and closer to the Major League Baseball regular season. So Jacob Degrom, like I said, will be pitching today. Last time out, threw 3 perfect innings against the Houston Astros, struck out 7 of the 9 batters that he faced, even touched 102 miles per hour with some of his pitches. It was really impressive, and he looks like he's in midseason form already. There's 3 things you can count on in life. That's death, taxes, and Jacob Degrom being the best pitcher in Major League Baseball. So I'm really excited for this one today. What do you guys think? What's been the biggest thing that's got you guys excited looking ahead to 2021? And what are you guys maybe worried about right now? Right now, for me, the thing that has me most excited for the season is Jacob Degrom and the rest of the great players on this team. The thing that has me the most worried, though, is the Mets bullpen. The Mets bullpen has really not shown me much. Seth Lugo's obviously going to be out for the first month, if not first 2 months of the season. So for me right now, I'm worried about this bullpen. Aaron Loup gave up a run or 2 yesterday. Trevor May's been okay. Overall, Edwin Diaz has looked really good. But again, I got to see Diaz when the games count, when there are fans in the stands. That's been the biggest thing that's been, avoiding the Edwin Diaz's success in big pressure spots. So right now I'm worried about this Mets bullpen, but I'm not going to let it, tear my opinion of the team down. I still think that this is a very good team, and I'm very excited for the season to begin. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat right over here. Over here, kind of? Yeah, over there. Would love to hear from you guys. Today, the Mets lineup is pretty much what you might see during the regular season, actually. Leading off, we have Brandon Nimo. After that, there's Francisco Lindor. Dom Smith hitting 3rd today. Then we have Pete Alonso. After Pete Alonso, I believe it's J.D. Davis. Then Jeff McNeil, James McCann, and the last person I don't have off the top of my head. Let's take a look real quick. Kevin Pillar. So actually, I'm sorry, we skipped someone. So leading off, we have Brandon Nimo. 2nd, Francisco Lindor. Hitting 3rd, playing left field is Dom Smith. Hitting cleanup, playing first base, Pete Alonso. 5th and DHing is Michael Conforto. Hitting 6th, playing second base, Jeff McNeil. At third base, batting 7th, J.D. Davis. Batting 8th, catching, James McCann. And in right field, Kevin Pillar. So, this is pretty much a lineup we might see even as early as opening day, other than the fact that there's a DH in there. We still don't know if there will or will not be a DH in the National League. My money is that there won't be at this point, but this is pretty protocol for a lineup that we might see throughout the regular season for the New York Mets. As for the Astros, they did bring a couple regulars that are traveling with them. Jose Siri is leading off. Then you have Michael Brantley, Alex Bregman, Yordan Alvarez, Jason Castro, Steven Souza Jr., Taylor Jones, Jeremy Pena, and Frederic Nova. So probably 3 or 4 of their regular starters in there with Castro, Alvarez, Bregman, Brantley, and then Steven Souza will definitely make the team. Can't say I've heard of the other guys like Siri or Jones or Pena or Nova. But nonetheless, going to be fun to watch Jacob Degrom pitching. Doesn't matter who he's going up against. It's always entertaining. You whining? Winning? I don't know. You got to spell check that for me, Derek. Sorry, bro. But anyway, I got my New York Jets cup. As you can tell, Mets, Jets, Knicks. I'm a sucker for pain. Love the misery all my teams bring me. I really wish that I was permitted to actually stream the game on this stream right now. I did it a couple innings a few days ago, and everyone was telling me, don't do that. You're going to get in trouble. I was like, come on, no. It's not as fun as watching on the live at-bat pitch that we have here. But, I mean, what are you going to do? MLB really has got to work on marketing their players and letting creators, like guys that make YouTube videos and have YouTube channels to further prop up their content, their product, and they're not doing that. Now, I'm not saying that they should let us just freely use their stuff, but I mean, this is where the direction of marketing is going, to YouTube, to, all that kind of stuff, live streams, Twitch. And Major League Baseball just is so archaic and so far in the past, they don't realize that. I mean, who really wants to watch this right here, this friggin' at-bat thing? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not saying let me stream your stuff. Like, that's – I get it. It's illegal. But they could be doing so much more than they're doing right now. And hopefully they'll start to make those changes. But with Rob Manfred as commissioner, I don't ever see anything like that happening. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So let's take a look. Ismail Ortiz, if you're in the chat, thank you, man. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. So tell me, what are your guys most looking forward to in this baseball season coming up? What are you most concerned about with this Mets baseball team? As I pull the game up here on my phone.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on select vehicles, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry, sale ends soon.
So the game is about to begin. I went through the starting lineups a few moments ago. We have hitting leadoff Brandon Nimo, second Francisco Lindor, third Dom Smith, cleanup Pete Alonso, hitting fifth, DHing is Michael Conforto, batting sixth, playing second base Jack McNeil, batting seventh, playing third base J.D. Davis, catching, hitting eighth, James McCann, and in right field, hitting ninth is Kevin Pillar. So this is pretty similar to what we might see in a regular season lineup for the Mets. I mean, all those guys are on the Major League roster, and for the most part, starters. Kevin Pillar is the only guy in there that you wouldn't say is an everyday starter, but he's going to get a lot of playing time on this team. I see him playing a lot of center field. I see him playing the left field, right field, corner outfield positions. And with the DH, if that does come about, which I'm not putting my money on that, but when we do play American League teams in their parks, I fully expect that Kevin Pillar will be playing in the outfield with Dom Smith or Pete Alonso DHing. More likely the latter of those two, putting Dom Smith at first base and Pete Alonso will DH. It doesn't really answer the question of our third baseman still, which has been a bit of an issue. Well, let me ask you guys, how do you feel about Luis Guillorme being the starting third baseman? Should it be him or should it be J.D. Davis? Guillorme has really started to come into his own. He's not exactly a flashy kind of guy that's going to hit for 300, but he puts up really good at-bats. Great fielder at third base, second base, can even play shortstop very well. And J.D. Davis, for the most part, really has not shown much improvement at third base defensively. If he's not hitting the way he did in the second half of 2019, he's a detriment to this team. So I was saying this all offseason. This was something I wanted the Mets to address. Unfortunately, they never did. So we're rolling with J.D. Davis as the starting third baseman, but it looks like the door may have opened for Luis Guillorme to hop in there and take it over. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You want Luis Guillorme as the starting third baseman, or are you okay with J.D. Davis waiting to see if his defense has improved or not? Minded Elite, what's up, my man? Hey, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you checking in. About to get started here. Players are on the field, and Degrom on the bump. Dusty Baker still managing for the Houston Astros. Dusty Baker gets a bad rap. He's a great manager. I mean, I know he hasn't had the postseason success, but I would have loved for the Mets to have taken him in after the Carlos Beltran firing last year. It was between him. There was maybe Buck Showalter, Eduardo Perez, and ultimately, of course, it went to Luis Rojas, who I think has a lot to prove here during his second season. I mean, I still think of this kind of as his first season, but last year was a little concerning, some of the moves he was making, and I can't really put the blame on him. I really think that a lot of it was coming down from Brody Van Wagenen and the front office instructing him how to utilize his bench and his bullpen and make decisions. So I'm hoping that Luis Rojas is given the full reins, and let's see what we got with the guy. Let's see if he really is Major League Baseball managing material. So here we go. Degrom, first pitch goes from the windup, blows a 99-mile-per-hour fastball past Siri, and it's 0-1. Like I said, Degrom looking like he is in mid-season form. I mean, he just fires every pitch, tuned in, ready to go, back on the rubber already, into the windup, 0-1 on the way. Another fastball. Siri gets a piece of it, fouls it back off the screen. It's 0-2. He's touching 99 his first 2 pitches out of the gate. I mean, you love to see it. You really do. Mets talk with Hayden. What's up, man? LFGM. That's right. Question for me. Mets pitcher besides Degrom will be an elite guy. I say Peterson, really high on him. IDKY. Yeah, you know what? As Degrom throws another fastball, touches triple digits, 100 miles per hour, just up and away. It's 1-2. I am big on Peterson as well. I don't think he'll be an elite pitcher, but I think he's a very capable 4th starter in a rotation. As Degrom strikes out Siri with a nasty slider that dips out of the zone, picking up right where he left off last time he pitched against the Astros. Another K. That slider, it looked like a slider to me. That was nasty. Let's take a look. What did he throw there? They're not getting the feed. Yeah, no, slider. That was nasty. Wow. I think that Peterson has really shown a bulldog ability in that he can bear down when he doesn't have his best stuff, which I'm not saying he doesn't have good stuff. I'm just saying he doesn't have as good of stuff as, say, a Jacob Degrom kind of guy or Noah Syndergaard. But he's very smart and capable pitcher. He knows how to throw to different parts of the strike zone, how to use different pitches in different situations, and he's found his way out of some trouble early on in his career from what I've seen. So hopefully he's going to keep taking that next step and not have to be that guy that's constantly in trouble having to get out, but can eventually grow into a pitcher that, is very, very strong and isn't always dealing with runners on the bases. Degrom starts the at-bat versus Brantley down 2-0, but throws a 100-mile-per-hour fastball right down the middle. It's 2-1 now. Degrom's form is just unbelievable. His mechanics are just so consistent every single time. Same plane, same just everything about it. There's nothing you could critique about Degrom's mechanics. They're just so seamlessly perfect every time. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Brantley swings through it. It's 2-2. Degrom into the windup on the 2-2. Here it comes. Another fastball. Again, 100 miles per hour. Brantley just gets a piece of it to stay alive. I think these radar guns are a little hot down here in Port St. Lucie. They usually seem a tick or two higher than they do when they get back to the regular season. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just kind of what it seems to me. Degrom led the league last year. A slider down and in on Brantley. He swings through it, and Degrom has struck out the first 2 batters that he's faced today. A nice-looking slider there. Brantley is one of the most underrated hitters in baseball. And, I mean, Degrom just disposed of him like it was his job. That was unbelievable. Yeah, I like Peterson a lot. I think he's a good pitcher. I'm not saying he's going to be an all-star or anything, but I believe that he has the ability to, be a very capable 4th or 5th starter in this rotation, which, given the Mets' depth, given the fact they're going to get Noah Syndergaard back soon, that's really all they need out of Peterson. They don't need him to be a number 2, which is great because last year he basically was their number 2. Degrom quickly ahead of Bregman, 0-2, pumping fastballs at triple digits in the zone. You love to see it. Looking to strike out the side here, 0-2. Struck out Jose Siri to lead off the game, struck out Michael Brantley, and now is up 0-2 on former MVP Alex Bregman. Degrom into the windup, the pitch. Fastball, Bregman gets under it, out to center field. Nimo is camped under it for a clean 1-2-3 first inning from the best pitcher in baseball, Jacob Degrom. We love to see it, boys. Love to see it. Nicely done. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that the way this lineup is, or this rotation is currently constructed, we're going to see Degrom, Carrasco if he's healthy for opening day. After that, Marcus Stroman. Then we'll have David Peterson, probably, for my opinion, should be the number 5, and Tajon Walker will be the number 4. Jordan Yamamoto has also pitched pretty well this spring training, so he's making a case for himself as well. But it also comes down to controllable options for this team. Who has a minor league option that they can give a minor league assignment to and stash away in AAA. So David Peterson's one of the guys that falls into that category. Same goes for Jordan Yamamoto. Same goes even for Joey Lucchesi. And, for me, I'm a big proponent of not only sending Robert Gsellman to AAA, but strapping him to a rocket ship to the moon, because I hate Robert Gsellman. I think he's a terrible starting pitcher, relief pitcher. He's not had success in the big leagues since his debut in 2016. They've yet to use their options on Gsellman over the last 4 years for whatever reason. I'm hoping that Sandy Alderson will. And if you remember, Sandy Alderson actually had some choice words for Gsellman, I believe, back in 2018. Gsellman basically scoffed at a comment from Alderson saying he doesn't really care about how he's performing. And Alderson said, you better start caring or you're going to be out of a job, buddy. And that was interesting how that went down. So I don't think Alderson's the biggest fan of Gsellman. I know I'm not either. Is it me, or is there been too many infield high choppers? Could be the minor league fields or the different balls. Yeah, you know what? I've not really taken notice of that, Hayden. I can't say. I'll keep an eye out for that, though, for sure. William Renault, what's up, man? Welcome. DeGrom is throwing hard and looking mid-season form already. Damn freak. You're right. He is a freak. 100 miles per hour consistently in that first inning. 100, 99, 93 mile per hour slider in on the hands on the lefties, dipping out of the zone against the righties. I mean, he looks amazing right now. And you only got to knock on wood that he's going to stay healthy. I swear I do that every time one of my guys is playing. I'm a very superstitious guy. Played baseball my whole life. I'm very superstitious. So hoping these guys all just stay healthy, especially Jacob Degrom. Kenneth Lina, yeah, get rid of that guy. I'm sure you're talking about Gsellman. He's trash. He's been trash for so long. I don't even know how he's on this team, honestly. So Peter Solomon's going to take the mound for the Astros. 2.35 ERA in looked like A-ball last year, or rather 2019. And that was in 7 2/3 innings pitched. So small sample size. This guy is obviously a young dude that's probably vying for the bullpen, but not sure he's going to actually make it or not for this team, but let's see. So Nimo steps into the box. First pitch of the day from Solomon. Looks like a cutter. Stays in the zone for strike one. Decent crowd today at the stadium. It's great to see. Hoping to get rid of these cardboard cutouts soon. 0-1 on the way. Nimo takes a hack. Looks like that was a slider. Changeup. And it's 0-2 for Nimo. Really liking the more aggressive approach we've been seeing from Nimo lately. Taking his hacks, not being too patient, but still has that amazing eye. There's a changeup from Solomon. Looks like he didn't have a good grip on it. Gets away from him, and it's 1-2. But you love to see it from Nimo because he's such an advanced player at the plate, and he has the ability to also hit for 300 average. 1-2. Looping curveball fouled off down the left field line, out of play. Nice little kick save by top catching prospect Francisco Alvarez. So we're going to be inviting a few other people in here in a few moments, guys. It's going to be Frank About Sports, who you guys might know from the Mets weekly streams we do on Thursdays on Mets Fans Only YouTube channel. And we're also going to have Mets fan from YouTube joining after the third inning, so you won't have to just look at my dumb face the whole time. Fastball up and in. Great eye from Nimo. Takes it. It's 2-2. He's working a nice at-bat. And this is why Nimo has to be the leadoff man. A lot of people want Jeff McNeil or even Francisco Lindor. Brandon Nimo is the perfect leadoff guy. He can see up to 10 pitches in an at-bat, work out a walk, get a base hit. I mean, he is just the prototypical guy you want at the top of the order, and this is a perfect example why. 2-2 on the way, fouls off another one. That one off his foot, hobbling out of the box. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's shaking it off, but he seems like he'll be fine. If you guys ever played baseball, you'll know that's one of the most painful things you can do. Fouling a ball off your ankle, off your knee, off your foot. Oh, my God. It is so painful. You better know him. Frank, what's up, bro? Nimo back in the box. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Solomon into his windup. 2-2 on the way. Looping curveball, and it froze Nimo. Ended a little high. I still would have called that strike 3 as well, though. Can't complain about that one. I think Nimo got fooled there. That, or maybe he didn't think it was going to break. But it was a good frame job by Jason Castro, guy who I wanted the Mets to sign last year. Would have been a perfect complement to Wilson Ramos. Extremely talented defensively and hits right-handers extremely well. Something that we know Ramos didn't do well in his time with the Mets, and that would have been great for the Mets, but alas. So here comes Frankie Smiles. I know we're not supposed to call him Frankie. Okay, Francisco Lindor steps into the box. Waiting on our first big moment from Lindor. I want to see a home run from him sometime, or a triple, something exciting. Had a couple hits, a couple nice plays in the field so far. First pitch out of the zone. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just falls out of the zone. (3-0). Lindor looked like he might have been ready to swing there. Had his hands engaged, but takes it for a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. That's all right. Walks are great during the regular season. Don't get me wrong, but spring training, I want these guys swinging away when they have the opportunity. 3-1 from Solomon, goes into the rotation. The pitch leaves it well outside. It looks like he really didn't want any part of Francisco Lindor. Like I said, this guy's probably trying to make a team. We're trying to advance, and I don't think he's looking to get taken deep by one of the Mets superstars. Yeah, Frank, that was, I don't know about that strike 3 call. It was close, on 2-2, Are the Mets still retiring Kuzman's number this year? I think that was a plan they had last year, right? But obviously with COVID, they might have delayed it. I think they are. I kind of like how the Mets have kept it very sacred ground as Dom Smith steps into the box. First pitch to him, fastball down the middle, taken for strike 1. It's been almost a sacred ground for the Mets retired numbers. We only have, I believe, 5. It's Mike Piazza, Casey Stengel, Tom Seaver, and who am I missing? Just a moment while we take a look at this. 0-1 pitch from the stretch. Smith gets under that one. Little looper into shallow left center. Brantley over makes the catch as Lindor retreats to first base. I'm blanking so hard. I know it's Piazza, Stengel, who else? Tom Seaver, obviously. Gil Hodges, that's who I was missing. And, of course, Jackie Robinson, league-wide. Obviously David Wright's going to be on that list here probably in the next 3 to 4 years, I'd assume. No one will ever wear number 5 again. And then a lot of people have been saying, what about the 1986 Mets? I feel like it's so hard because there were so many big players on that team. It's like, can you retire Keith Hernandez's number, but not Mookie Wilson's? Or can you retire Gary Carter's, but, not a guy like Ron Darling, who's now cemented himself in Mets baseball legacy, being a broadcaster as well. It's kind of a tricky situation for the 1986 Mets. Same for Darryl Strawberry or Doc Gooden. It'll be interesting to see how Steve Cohen approaches that now being the owner. Obviously, if he wants a number retired or something done, he makes the call. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. 1-0 pitch. Pete Alonso takes strike one, 1-1. I've been really happy with what we've seen from Pete Alonso this spring. He's shown a lot of patience and plate discipline. He's laying off a lot of the bad pitches he was chasing last year, and he's using all the fields. He's hitting up the middle, he's hitting to right center, and he's still got that pull power. The other day with the bases loaded, had an RBI single. Love to see that. 1-1 pitch, lays off a low fastball in the dirt. 2-1. That was a pitch last year he was chasing, and it was really getting him into trouble, either putting him in unfavorable counts or just ultimately being a strikeout pitch for him. He looks a little bit thinner as well, which, a lot of people say, yeah, you don't have to be in the best shape to be a ball player, and that's true, but he looked heavier last year, and I think he took a lot of his struggles with him out to the field, and it doesn't help to, have it's obviously better to be a little fleet of foot. Alonso down the right field line. That's going into the corner. That's a fair ball. Lindor chugging around third. Oh, but he's going to be held up at third as Alonso pulls into second with a double. That was a rocket, and that's exactly what I was talking about with Pete Alonso. Hitting the ball to the opposite field. That was a great job of just going with the pitch, taking it where it was pitched to him. Just gets past the glove of the right fielder. Who is that? It looks like Souza. Yeah, Steven Souza Jr. But he quickly plays it off the wall out there. Didn't take any unfavorable hops for him. So Lindor is held at third. No need to try and pull a hamstring in spring training trying to score on that. So no problem with them not sending him there. I'm just happy to see a great at-bat there from Pete Alonso. So that'll bring in Conforto. Solomon going from the rotation now. Takes a first pitch curveball right in the zone for strike one. And Conforto, we know, had a great season last year. Hit 322, 9 homers, 31 RBIs, 927 OPS. I mean, if he does that again this year, wow, the Mets are really going to have a hefty price tag to pay him if they want him back with the team. 0-1, and look at this. Conforto going opposite field. But Brantley's right there. Looked like he hit that a lot better than he did. But hey, love to see both of those at-bats from Conforto and from Pete Alonso, both of them going opposite field with the pitch, the way it was thrown to them. That's an approach that they had in 2019 with Chili Davis, hitting coach in the dugout, but I feel like got lost last year. And I think a big part of that was because Chili Davis, in fact, was not in the dugout, present with the team. He was just doing it through Zoom calls. He didn't travel with the team. He didn't come to Citi Field games. So I'm hoping that, he does continue to rub off on them in a positive way. Really love both those at-bats from Pete Alonso and Michael Conforto. That was exciting to see. Double for Big Meat Pete. That was a great piece of hitting right there. Going the opposite field with it. That was just, I love to see that. I will take that any day over a 500. Okay, maybe not, but over a home run from Alonso that he's pulling down the left field line. I love to see the opposite field approach there. Yeah, Frank, Jacob Degrom, I mean, the path he's on, even if I think he got, released today, might get retired as a Met. As far as his accolades, as far as his career numbers, he's certainly deserving. That'd be a weird situation because then it would be a matter of, what does he do next in his career? Who does he go play for and what does he do? But that's not happening anyway. He's locked up. He's a Met forever. And I fully expect that he's going to continue on this path and perhaps be the greatest or second greatest pitcher in Mets baseball history. Obviously, Tom Seaver, that's a tough one to surpass. Grace Lamparinos, what's going on? You're an Astros fan? Welcome. I have no disdain or hate for the Astros, just so you know. I don't like the Dodgers. I don't like the Yankees. So for me, I really didn't get too riled up about what happened with the whole scandal. It was kind of funny to me, honestly. I don't want the game of baseball cheated, but at the same time, it was kind of like, all right, well, you beat the Dodgers and you beat the Yankees, and I hate both of those teams. So, okay, that's fine with me. How do you feel about your team this year? I see you guys have a couple regulars in today with Brantley, Bregman, Souza, Castro, and Yordan Alvarez, who first pitch swinging. Let's see what he does here. The delay on this is a little frustrating. MLB TV is about, 30, 40 seconds behind what the game app is. So first pitch swinging, Alvarez flies one out down the left field line, retreating into foul territory. J.D. Davis with a nice catch over the shoulder. Very nicely done by J.D. Davis, having to navigate the bullpens out on the left field foul line. Pretty nicely done. And he was coming from the shortstop hole there. Love to see that. Nicely done. And with Dom Smith in left field, obviously you're not getting, the most range covered as you would normally with a traditional left fielder or outfielder, say like Brandon Nimo or Kevin Pillar. So, J.D. Davis covered a lot of ground there. That was nice to see. So here is Jason Castro, a guy who I mentioned I really wanted the Mets to sign over the last 2 off seasons. Big reason for that, tremendous defensively, great framer, and hits left-handed pitching or right-handed pitching extremely well. I think his OPS in 2019 versus right-handers was like 850, but his OPS against left-handers was like 300. So he's a total splits guy. But then again, Jacob Degrom is not your traditional right-handed pitcher. So 1-1 now. Let's take a look how many pitches that Degrom has thrown and how many have been for strikes so far today. As the 1-1 is on the way, Degrom fastball. Ooh, gets squeezed a little bit. That one looked like it nipped the inside corner, 99 miles per hour, but didn't get the call from the ump. I don't know about that one. Come on now, Blue. So 18 pitches from Degrom, 13 are strikes. I mean, what else is there to say? The guy's just inhuman. He's unbelievable. 99 mile per hour fastball. Castro chases after it and fouls it away, and Degrom's back even 2-2. So Kevin Pillar is playing right field today, hitting 9th. What do you guys think about Pillar? He signed a major league contract. Is he going to be an everyday guy? I mean, I can't see how he is, but is he going to be someone that maybe gets mixed and matched between left, right, and center field at any given day? I could see him easily starting 3 games a week. As Degrom delivers the 2-2, 94 mile per hour changeup. Castro just gets a piece of it to stay alive. It stays 2-2. So going next for the Mets, and I expect that we'll see Degrom pitch at least through 3 innings today. This being, I believe, his 3rd start, maybe even 4. 100 mile per hour fastball. Castro wastes that one away. It's still 2-2. Degrom may even go 4 innings today. He went 3 in his last appearance. I believe that was on Friday or Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. If he doesn't, the next man up for the Mets out of the bullpen will be back foot slider to Castro. Swings and misses through it. 4th strikeout. 3rd strikeout for Jacob Degrom today. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find who's going to be on the bump next for the Mets today. I could have sworn I saw a list earlier today, but let's take a look. Mets pitchers today. That slider is just a wipeout pitch from Degrom. I mean, in on left-handers, just falls in on their knees, falls out of the zone against right-handers. I mean, no one stands a chance. Steven Souza Jr. steps in, Degrom into the windup. The first pitch, changeup, swings and misses. And Souza was thinking, I'm getting that 100 mile per hour fastball. And he fooled him with the changeup. That's a great call by McCann or whoever decided on that pitch. 0-1 from Degrom. Another changeup. Fooled Souza again, who looks like he has no chance in this at-bat. So now what do? Do you speed him up? Do you throw him the slider? Do you throw a waste pitch? We don't see many curveballs from Jacob Degrom, but hey, maybe that's where he goes. Here's the 0-2. Not sure what he threw there. It was 93 miles per hour. Might have been a changeup he lost the grip on. I'd be surprised if he went to 3 straight changeups, but swing and a miss. Strike 3, 100 mile per hour fastball from Degrom. He is mowing them down. 5th Fourth strikeout of the game for Degrom. He's pretty much on par with what he did last time out against the Astros. Really impressive. Really impressive performance already from Degrom. Yeah, he might go 4. I'm trying to figure out exactly who the Mets' next pitchers will be today. I know Familia, I believe, is coming out next to pitch for the team. Let's see who else we can find. Anthony DeComo, always a reliable beat for the team, telling us all the information we need. Let's take a look here. Right. All right. So here we go. It's looking very similar to what we might see in a regular season game, just like the lineups. The bullpen coming up next will have Yuris Familia, Dellin Betances, Miguel Castro, Drew Smith, Sam McWilliams, and Trevor May. All those guys, not necessarily locks for the bullpen, but 5 or 6 of them will be for sure. I think Drew Smith makes it. Sam McWilliams is a maybe. The rest of those guys are locked in, though. The Mets have a B game being played elsewhere, and Edwin Diaz is pitching in that game. Interesting why he was left off today. I know he pitched, I believe, on the weekend, so maybe that's what it was. But, yeah, hey, Grace, I hope that the Astros just don't cheat anymore. But at the same time, like, I hate the Dodgers and Yankees, so I really thought that was funny how that happened. So Jeff McNeil, I don't know why, guys, it keeps popping up like that every time I leave. I'm trying to get it to just stay right here, but it won't. It's really frustrating me. Maybe if I zoom out, that'll be better. I'm trying to make it so you don't have to see the stupid advertisements, but it's really not doing a great job for me. Jeff McNeil steps into the box, and, McNeil has kind of had an up and down spring so far. He's been a little shaky in the field, specifically at third base. And I've been a proponent of saying, hey, he can play third base. I think he had good numbers there in 2019, 2020, small sample size, but hasn't really proven me right on that one so far because he's looked very shaky at third base so far defensively this spring training. Hitting has been okay. And, we see when Jeff gets frustrated, he's frustrated. He's dropping F-bombs. He's throwing stuff, equipment. And I'm just hoping that, he is a bit of a streaky guy, and I'm thinking he's going to be fine, but you never know. 2-0 on McNeil. Sorry, I was on a delay. That hair is insane. Oh, my God, he's grown that out. He's actually pretty close, lives pretty close to where I'm from here in California. Grew up not far away, and I have some friends that actually opposed him in high school ball growing up. 2-0 on the way to McNeil. Swinging, you already know. He didn't get to swing the first 2 pitches. He's swinging 2-0. He loves to swing the bat. Also was an incredible golfer, for those of you that don't know. Jeff McNeil could practically be a professional golfer if he decided to just drop baseball tomorrow. He is got that sweet lefty swing. Two-one to McNeil. Swings through a fastball, and it's 2-2. Solomon hasn't looked too impressive, but he doesn't look bad either. His actual stuff doesn't look too great, but he's mixing and matching very well. He's locating. So if you don't have the best stuff, you got to be able to do that, and that's kind of what he's doing. Get me over curveball that Jeff McNeil just wastes away, gets a bat on. And he knows it too. And I think that a guy like David Peterson kind of falls under that same category. Doesn't have the best stuff, but he locates and he knows how to pitch, and it's enough to get him by. I'm hoping he can take that next step, but that's kind of the category I think he falls under. 2-2 fastball in on the hands, and McNeil again wasted away. And, I said earlier, Nimo had a 7-pitch at bat, and I just really enjoy him as the leadoff guy. I think he's perfect for it. But McNeil puts up a lot of at-bats like this as well. I believe this is the 7th pitch coming up right here, and he can foul off a lot of balls. My issue is he tends to get a little overzealous and swing happy, whereas Nimo is a little more patient, has a better eye, and plate discipline. So, Jeff McNeil really could hit anywhere in this lineup. I personally am okay with him even hitting 6th like he is today. 2-2 on the way from Solomon. Ooh. Chase is on a breaking ball out of the zone. Strike 3 swinging. Looked like a changeup, but 87 miles per hour. Had some break on it. I don't know. Maybe a cutter? That was an interesting looking pitch from Solomon right there. McNeil is steaming right now. He gets so annoyed when he Ks. Hope, what's going on? Welcome. Sorry, Mets Talk with Hayden. McNeil is not playing third today, but he has played third at other points of this spring training and had a few mishaps in the field at third base. He is playing second base. J.D. Davis is at third base today, who steps into the box right now. It takes first pitch outside, 1-0. Had that nice play in the first inning, running behind the third base bag into foul territory over by the bullpen. Had to negotiate that and made a nice catch on a pop out. 1-0 to Davis. 94 from Solomon outside, out of the zone. It's 2-0. And not to pick on Solomon, but when you go from watching Degrom to a guy like him, who, granted, his highest level of play is at single A ball. I mean, it's just insane to the difference, from the greatest pitcher in baseball right now to someone that's still trying to make his way into the league. And you can see he's having command issues right now, even with the fastball, just through back-to-back fastballs at 94 miles per hour. One was outside the zone. The other one was too high. And it looks like he's not completing his delivery and following through. It's almost like he's leaving it up like that because he isn't going through his full mechanics at the end. Let's see what he does on 3-0. I mean, even that was a questionable strike. He took something off that one. It was a fastball, but only 92. Barely gets it over the zone for a strike. It looked a little high to me, but on 3-0, sometimes you'll get that call. We got Wayne Randazzo and Keith Hernandez on the call today for SMY. Really sad we didn't get to see Gary Cohen, but that's all right. We'll have to wait till next time. 3-1 from Solomon. A 93-mile-per-hour fastball. Davis swings through it, and it's back to 3-2 now. This is an important season for J.D. Davis. This is really going to determine, who he is as far as how he fits into the Mets' future plans, and as well as, whether the DH will be around in future years to come. Payoff pitch, 3-2. Davis swings through a fastball, strike 3. So Davis and McNeil go down swinging to start the inning. And Keith Hernandez just mentioned it. Up and in is a spot that J.D. Davis does struggle to hit pitches. He's a low ball hitter. He golfs them out of the park. He can go opposite field. He can even hit the pitch high and away to opposite field. It's that high and in pitch, high and tight. It gets by him. Got a little bit of an uppercut. That never helps. Here's James McCann. First pitch just nips the outside corner for strike 1, 0-1. McCann has a much more open stance than I remember seeing in clips of him from his time with the White Sox. I mean, his left leg is totally open. I mean, almost on the outside of the batter's box, of the right-handed batter's box. Nice curveball from Solomon, and he's quickly ahead 0-2. And, this is a real Mets lineup right here. Like I said, Jeff McNeil, J.D. Davis, and now here, James McCann. Those are 3 starters for the regular season. And Solomon is holding his own. He struck out the first 2 and is ahead 0-2 now on McCann. That's interesting. Keith Hernandez is now also commenting on the open stance with McCann. And strike 3 swinging on a curveball. So Solomon strikes out the side. Not a great-looking inning for the Mets offense right there. That was pretty tough to watch. Jeff McNeil starts the inning going 2-0 to 2-2. 3-2, and then strikes out. Same for J.D. Davis. Starts 3-0, strikes out. And then after that, obviously, rough inning there. James McCann striking out as well. That's tough to see. So what are you guys thinking right now? What are you most looking forward to this baseball season? What questions do you have for me, for your team, for the Mets, for Major League Baseball as a whole? Let me know in this comment section right over here. I want to hear from you guys. And what kind of videos do you guys want to see? Because I've had some ideas. Some of them have been good. Some of them have been not so great. So I definitely want to hear what you guys want to see so I can make some more content that you guys enjoy consuming. As I drink from my New York Mets Dunkin' cup. So now let's see if Jacob Degrom is going to come. I mean, he'll definitely come back out here for the third, I would think. I'm curious if he'll go out for the fourth or if he's only going to pitch 3 today. I believe this is his third spring training start. So, he should be progressing 1 extra inning each time he goes out. With the season 2 weeks away now, he'll probably get at least 1 more, probably 2 more starts. I would think he'll go 4 today, maybe 4 again on the next start, and then 1 more where he goes 5 or 6, and that's kind of his tune-up for the regular season. But I don't know. Let's see. So Randazzo just mentioned 14 strikeouts for Jacob Degrom this spring and only 1 walk. Really impressive. Sorry, guys, the delay. I was behind. But Degrom gets the first out of the inning, a fly out to right fielder Kevin Pillar. So 1 down in the top of the third. Degrom has thrown 26 pitches through 2 1/3. First pitch swinging. Wow. Oh, my God. I thought that was out. Is it? Wow. Okay. Frederic Nova hits that one out of the yard. A bomb to left field. I mean, that camera angle fooled me. It didn't look like it was going out. And the swing off the bat didn't look like it was going out either. It looked like a fly out to left field. Honestly, that did not look like he got all of that. That was pure strength. And Dom Smith went up to the fence, trying to take it back into the yard, jumps but falls down. And it looks like the ball might have even hit off of his glove. Wow. Okay, that was wow. Might have hit the top of the fence. I don't think it hit the glove. It definitely hit the top of the fence. And that's one of those plays where if you're watching this replay right now, the way Dom Smith went back on that ball, really, when you're an outfielder, you're taught early on to go back to the wall as far back as you can. Put your hand on it. Find the wall. Find where it is. Don't drift back thinking, oh, it's close to me. That's kind of what Dom did there, and that's why he didn't have good footing to make that jump and catch that ball. He easily could have done it. He's tall enough. He's athletic enough. But he didn't know where the wall was. He was drifting back to it rather than immediately going back, finding the wall, putting his hand on it, and then reaching out to try to jump and catch it. Degrom comes back. He strikes out Nova, and he's back into his groove now. He's frustrated with that home run. I mean, I'm frustrated with that home run. It did not look like it was going out of the yard at all. I don't know. I mean, it went off the end of the bat. It probably had enough barrel, but it looks like he really powered that one out. I want to welcome to the stream Frank About Sports. Frank, my man, what's going on?
Hey, Tony. Hey, everybody else. What the heck is Dom Smith doing out there in left field? I mean, he had no idea what was going on. I think Dom Smith that was maybe a wind home run. I think there had to be some wind involved. No way Degrom gives up a home run to Pena. That can't happen. I mean, with all the strikeouts we're having against Solomon, we can't let something like that go on. So at least he's able to get out of the inning there. But what in the hell is this? Oh, man.
I'm telling you, off the bat, it did not look like it was getting out. It looked like a pop out to me, honestly.
Yeah, that's what that was like. Trevor May had one like that where it looked like, not a good spot of the bat, didn't have a big sound, but left field it just somehow flies. I mean, just barely over the wall. But I don't know. It's just been windy everywhere. Like here, it's been windy. Yesterday it was 10 degrees in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh, it's dumb cold. It's been very cold, very windy everywhere.
Yeah, even here in LA, it's actually been cold, if you could believe it. I mean, it's been like 40 degrees in the morning and 40 degrees at night out here. So,
there's a bit of a cold front going on. But you know what? That's why once the warm weather comes around and it's the summertime and there's not a strong wind, I mean, all Jacob deGrom's fly balls are staying in the yard. So there's not something I would worry about too much. I'm a little more concerned about all these strikeouts against Salma, especially that last thing, like you were saying, Tony. Jeff McNeil, 2-0. JD, 3-0. I mean, those are at bats. That should be on a silver platter for you. You can't be striking out there.
Yeah, it seems like that's kind of been a thing I've noticed a lot about this team over the last few years. They get into favorable counts and they still end up striking out or, not getting the pitch that they want. And I don't know if it's a hitting philosophy instituted by the team or a hitting coach, but it is something they need to work on, take advantage of those times when they are ahead in the count like that.
Yeah, and like you were saying, they were just going right after JD had up and in corner, and it was just swing and miss, swing and miss. I mean, they were pinpoint there, and he looked like he had no shot. So, I mean, that's not good. You cannot have a major hole in your batter's box like that, in your strike zone, because if teams know that and they say, oh, JD did, let's just pitch him up in it. If we get the call, great. If not, he's swinging and missing. That's a major red flag because Cespedes, he had that kind of problem. He could not hit the high fastball. So if they find that hole in your swing, that's a big problem. And if that continues, Luis Guillorme, you're my starting third baseman because you're not getting Guillorme up and in. You can try everywhere. Guillorme's going to put bat on ball. So, that's
we know that.
If I'm JD, I'll keep that back in my mind. That guy Guillorme don't play. Like even you saw like the whole team was going crazy during that AB. Guillorme was like stone faced. He was like, I'm ready to fight, Like that guy, he's a tough character. He's a guy I definitely would want on my team for sure. Like even, I'm a Met fan, but if I was making it a team, I'd love to have that guy on my team. He's just a gritty player. That tape on the fingers, no batting gloves. He doesn't mess around.
I do love the no batting gloves look. That's pretty badass, I got to say. Big fan.
And he plays like an old school player. The way that he is, very bat on ball, defensive first. Like that's how it used to be back, way back. Players aren't like that anymore. Guillorme is a different breed.
Yeah, he definitely is. He is a grinder. Just that at bat perfectly exemplifies who he is because I think his first time up with the Mets was 2018. And, I was like, all right, come on. Like, this guy's a quadruple A player. And literally every year since 2019, 2020, slowly he's just progressed and gotten better. And he's always had the glove. And now he's starting to put together some very strong at-bats. And, I think he's definitely putting himself in the conversation as the starting third baseman this year.
Yeah, he has to. Even when he hit that big home run against the Nationals in 19, like even I was surprised. I was like, Guillorme hit a home run. And it feels like ever since that moment, he's just been very consistent. And it still drives me nuts that once Todd Frazier came aboard, Guillorme's hit over 400, you're not playing anymore.
Todd Frazier.
That just made no sense to me. Like this guy was raking. And then after that, his average went lower and lower. Like I'm concerned that he's a guy that needs the full-time playing time in order to really get the most out of his offense. Which that looks like it's probably not going to happen on this team. Some people were saying in my stream, oh, maybe you could platoon him and JD. I don't know, because the thing is that since there's so many more right-handed pitchers than left-handed, Luis Guillorme would play like 70, 80% of the time, which is not exactly what I'd want, but it is something to consider for sure. As Kevin Pillar draws a nice little walk. Let's get it going right now. We could use a Nimo walk as well, a Nimo special.
So let's see. We got Tony La Russa managing in Chicago. How do you feel about that, Frank? I've been a little bit of a critic of that move.
Yeah, I thought that made no sense at all because from what I heard, like Rick Renteria, he did well with those guys. Like he fit their clubhouse, the way they are. It's a young team, they have a lot of energy, and Rick Renteria can beat them. And I feel like Tony La Russa, there's a disconnect between him and the Tim Andersons and the Moncadas and Luis Robert and guys like that. I just don't think it's a good fit there, but we do know that he's friends with the owners. And that's all that matters. If you're a friend of the owner, there's a good chance you're going to get the job. And it's unfortunate because, Renteria did a great job. I love that team. I think they have a great roster, and we'll see how much of an impact Tony La Russa will have. I mean, will they let him manage? Will they tell him to embrace the analytics? Will the players like playing for him? I mean, that's what's all going to come down to, because they have the roster to be very successful. But that was a very strange hire.
Nimo skies one behind second base, handled, and that's out number 2.
Out number 1.
Oh, out number 1.
Yeah, because Pilar started the inning off with the wall.
I didn't realize Pilar let off. Yeah, my thing is on a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, it's all good. I was gonna say with La Russa, it wasn't so much I was surprised the White Sox hired him. I was surprised anybody hired him. Like, I thought he was retired, like wasn't gonna manage anymore. So that was the other surprise, but just the fact that he got a job somewhere.
Right. Well, he is not managed in 10 years. The last time was 2011 with the Cardinals, and the most recent capacities I know he was working, I believe, in the Arizona Diamondbacks front office.
Did you see that, Tony? Did you see it?
You're way ahead of me, dude.
Well, you'll see.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was going to say Francisco Lindor, nice little opposite field single. Nice to see, like you were saying, Tony, I completely agree. Alonso going opposite field in that double, that was beautiful. Even that Conforto fly out. If you're going opposite field, I'm okay with it. Like, I am so much more okay with a opposite field fly out from Conforto than a strikeout. I think that is such a more productive at-bat. Let the defense make a mistake. Get a sacrifice fly, things like that. You build those good habits. Even if it wasn't a hit this time, if you get the bare part of the bat, boom, that's a line drive single. So I think if they could have that approach, it'll make a big difference.
Absolutely. And I'm finally caught up. Love that. Love to see that from Lindor going up the middle.
And now you're going to get a lovely commercial break. That is the end of the day for Solomon, and end of the line.
Not a bad outing for him, considering. I mean, like, I don't think he's got great stuff from what I saw, but he's also only his highest level of play was single.
Yeah, he was fine. I mean, this is the Mets ace lineup, and they didn't really do too much. Like, I mean, he got to have that jam. Once Alonso with that double, I kind of agree with you. I wouldn't mind sending Lindor, but it is spring training, so you don't want to do anything crazy. But he got to have some jams. He definitely did. And then, like you said, second inning struck out the side. So I mean, this is a guy that I don't think he's even making this team. With Christian Javier and Jose Urquidy and Josh James, I don't think he's going to make the team. Was the shift on, Joe? It looks like it was to me. That looked like there was a shift. They were playing him a little up the middle, and he was able to just get it over the second base bag. And like you were saying, Tony, Lindor hasn't really got that big hit yet. He's got little hits, the outfield, little singles. We haven't seen that big extra base hit quite yet, though.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that exciting, like that triple in the gap or that homer, just bomb, 2-run, 3-run homer. I'm waiting on that still. But if he saves it for opening day of regular season, I'm fine with that too.
Of course. I mean, we saw Cano have over 400 average in spring training in, 18 or 19? I think it was 18. And then, after that, he was nowhere to be found. So I'll take the hits in the regular season. That's the way I look at it. And, Lindor is so interesting because, again, we were talking about they're going to talk to him soon. We still don't have any update. When is soon? When is it?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking that earlier in this broadcast because, when is soon? When's it happening? I mean, we're, 2 weeks away from spring training, and we haven't heard an inkling about any type of extension yet. And the same could be said for Conforto.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it should be so difficult. I mean, I think that like Lindor is the number one priority, getting him locked up after giving up Jimenez, who is doing very well in spring training so far. But I think that if you really felt so confident that this is the guy, who I think he is the best shortstop in the league. What does Lindor want? That's what you want. Get him. Because if you didn't go crazy for Bauer or Realmuto or Springer or anybody, this is the guy to go crazy for. This is the guy to overpay for. Get it done. I mean, you're richest owner. Get it done. I mean, this should not be a very long negotiation process, because this guy wants to be here too. You never, ever take that for granted. When you get to free agency, how do I know that Corey Seager wants to be a Met or Trevor Story or somebody like that? If Lindor wants to be a Met, there's nothing else to talk about. That contract should be done.
Yeah, absolutely. And you touched on it, and I feel the same way. The fact they didn't go all out on Realmuto or on the other guys, like, makes me think, like, all right, well, then this was our sign.
Oh man, was that a homer? I don't think that was a homer. That didn't look like a homer to me.
You're way ahead on me, dude. Are you watching on your TV, like on SMY?
Yeah, I'm on the TV. That's why my neck is turned that way.
Okay, no, I'm on MLB.TV, so I have a huge delay.
Oh man, well they're saying 3-run bomb from Dom, and it looked like it landed in front of the wall, but I guess it must have hit the batter's eye or something. It looks like Dom hit a nice little 3-run bomb. There we go.
All right, we'd like to see that. So what? He went to center field then? If it hit the batter's eye?
That's what it was. It hit the batter's eye and dropped straight down. So at the camera angle, I didn't see it hit the batter's eye. I just saw it drop on the warning track. Wow, nice little 3-run bomb, right center field or straightaway center, whatever you want to call it. They're on the board. So Rodriguez, if you're Salmon, you're like, here I am. I pitch really well against ace lineup. This guy comes out of the bullpen, first pitch, bomb. That's like something we would do to Degrom.
Yeah, no, right now he gets 2 earned runs put on his ERA. That's brutal.
It's gonna be harder to make the team now.
All right, let's see if I can catch up to that now.
But I couldn't find the list either, Tony, of who's pitching today. I hope Familia's not on there because I got things to do today. I don't want to have a 30-minute fourth inning.
He is. He's next up, dude. It's Familia. It's Betances.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, it is. I think Drew. Yeah, Miguel Castro, Drew Smith, Sam McWilliams, and Trevor May.
And McWilliams.
Yep.
Holy crap, we're gonna be here all day.
Yep. 100%.
Oh my goodness gracious! Almost hit Alonso in the head. Oh boy, they almost hit Lindor earlier too. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh my god, this is killing me. MLB.TV really dropping the ball. Pun intended.
That was that was pretty close. That was pretty close to the old Cabeza. Not good. Not good. I don't think – does Alonso still have that long batting helmet that he did? He still does. Okay, good. Because I remember Alonso, one of those guys that had that big face guard. I'm glad he still has that on. And I saw the other day, I think it was on Sunday, Nimo got hit and pitched right on the guard. I was like,
really?
Good thing he's wearing that hand guard. It was literally right here on the hand. I was like, good thing he's wearing that because you know what? The hit pitch in the hand, you're out for a week. And you messes up your rhythm and things like that. So I'm all for putting on as much guards as you need. And Alonso, he's got the hand guard. They're showing it right now. He has that big elbow brace. So it's very important to keep your body protected.
How about in 2015, Travis d'Arnaud off to the best start in his career at that point. Hit it on the hand, I remember, and out for like 2 months. Yeah, against the Marlins.
Blevins got hurt the same day.
That's right. Yeah, he took the comebacker off the arm, right?
Yep, the same day. And the Mets, I'm pretty sure the Mets won by a ton that game as well.
But they did win.
d'Arnaud and Blevins.
Yeah, that was a part of their long win streak. I think it was like an 11-game win streak.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was. It was part of the win streak. That really was unfortunate.
All right, here we go. I'm finally on Pete Alonso's at bat, 2-2. That's where I'm at.
Did you get to see the inside pitch?
No, I did not.
Oh, it was pretty close to the head.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nimo didn't get that call. They called a walk a lot. Whoa! Why's this guy putting on glasses? Are those sunglasses or are those prescriptions? I need the prescription. Pitchers can't be putting on glasses.
What's going on with the Astros logo on their unis right now? They have like the multicolor thing going on again, the colorway that they used to have. Did you notice that on their hats?
Yeah, I think that has to do with the spring training uniform, the way it has the stripes on the side, because the Mets have some colors in their emblem as well. I feel like that's just a spring training hat.
Okay, I see.
I love the original Astro ones, the ones that have those big stripes in the middle. I think those are the nicest baseball uniforms ever, in my opinion.
Really?
Just to me, I think those look absolutely beautiful. But I'm a color guy. I like a lot of colors on the uniform. So, I mean, it's maybe just a personal thing, but I love those uniforms.
Yeah. I'd have to go back, take a look at my history, see who's my favorite. I did a video a couple months, actually it was about a year ago now, ranking all the Mets unis in baseball. And there were only a few that go on the worst tier, but that was definitely
No, I'll tell you, something about Conforto's ball, it looks so much better off the bat than it actually ends up. That looked like a bomb, and this was a routine flyout. Dang. I mean, the ball is like jumping off his bat, but not going anywhere.
Let's see. I'm at 1-0 here still.
Interesting.
What did he do? Did he go opposite field or did he pull it?
No, he pulled it. He's laughing about something, though.
Oh, my God.
Maybe it's
Duke.
I think his bat might have broke, honestly, because he's laughing and he brought the bat with him to the dugout.
Maybe. Okay, because, dude,
That's what I was saying. It looked like a shot. Yeah, I could tell. That ball flew off. It was just like, I mean, don't forget, Bryce Harper had a home run against the Mets with a broken bat, which I still think he's freaking cheated. That's the only time I ever saw that.
No, I think
that bat was like in half, and it was a home run. Like, I think it was against Degrom, too, or Syndergaard or something like that. I was like, how is that even possible?
I think it was Syndergaard. Actually, it might have been Degrom. I can't remember. It's one of them, though. Yeah, no, I do remember that. I remember playing at All-Star Baseball for games growing up, and that was like the coolest thing. You could hit a broken bat home run. I'd be like announcing my own game, like a broken bat home run for Mike Piazza.
Yeah, that should only be a video game thing. I mean, that's the only time I ever saw it, and I think probably the only time I ever will see it was when Bryce did that.
All right, so
I'm hoping DeGrom gets one more because this pitch count has not been high at all. I think they give Jake one more here.
I think so too because what is opening day? It's March 29th.
No, it's a little late. I think it's April 1st actually.
Oh, it is. Okay, right. It's April 1st, so that is about 16 days from today. So you got to imagine he's starting, say, this upcoming
maybe two more.
Yeah, he's probably got two more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not, man. He might only have one more before then.
They could do that too. I mean, listen, DeGrom's ready to go. I mean, I don't need to push it too much with him. Yeah. He's going under easy.
He'll get 101. Looking at this calendar, he'll get two more. He'll get 4 days rest from tomorrow through Saturday. He'll probably pitch Sunday and then again on Thursday, the 25th. And then that'll be a full week before.
Yeah.
And he'll probably do like a simulated start on like Monday before opening day, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's interesting that Thursday night opening day. I think the Mets might be one of the first games actually out of everybody. I'm thinking because usually the Mets would be opening day in the daytime, but if you got the night game on ESPN, that usually means you're one of the first.
Yeah, right. And then the next day is opening day for like the rest of the teams. That's usually how it goes.
I don't like the Thursday night opening day on ESPN. I don't. I know the Mets are historically good opening day. I just don't feel it. Something don't feel it. I don't feel it.
Well, no, I mean because first of all, it's ESPN, and we all hate ESPN. And second of all, historically, the Mets do not play well on national television.
That too. Yeah, but they do play well on opening day, so maybe that'll cancel it. I mean, the last time the Mets faced the Nationals on ESPN, I think it wasn't that 15 when Bartolo started and they had that weird pop-up and the Mets won. I feel like that was the last ESPN opening day for the Mets. It was 15. Bartolo started and they won. And there was like a weird pop-up mixed in there and Scherzer was flipping out.
I think I remember. So I actually I was in college at the time still, and I was actually studying abroad in Italy that semester. So the first 2 months of the Mets season, I was watching the Mets games at 10 p.m. Italy time while it was or whenever it was. They were 4 a.m. sometimes.
Oh my God.
Staying up just to watch the games.
JD almost had himself a nice little web gem, but he took all day to get rid of it. Infield signal for Bradley.
Oh, great.
It looks like he might have got hurt as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Got glove like this on the ground.
I'm about to watch it right now. It's coming up on this pitch for me.
I think he's okay, though. But
nice play. Yeah. He was right like that from the shortstop hole. Yeah, I mean, even the best defensive third baseman lined up there is probably
unless Ramos is running. I mean,
exactly.
Not getting the guy.
To get Brantley out like that, that's tough. Yeah, it looks like he fell on. Yeah, turned it backwards. Oh, boy.
Yeah, the trainer came out there looking at his hand.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to say anything, but, we talk a lot about you get Guillorme in the lineup, you'd be surprised. Things have a way of working themselves out,
Yeah, definitely.
It's strange the way it goes sometimes. But he's able to move the hand around, so I think he'll be okay. JD's a tough guy.
It's just nice to know that this team now has some legitimate depth, and we're not relying on the Carlos Gomez's of the world.
Yeah, the Keon Broxton and all that.
Yeah, Keon Broxton's. And
Ty Kelly.
Ty Kelly. I thought I was thinking about
no, I love Kelly. Kelly Johnson is great. I
love Kelly Johnson. But yeah, Ty Kelly. Ugh, terrible.
Yeah, no, JD's a tough guy. He's staying in there.
All right, good.
Davis is okay, Hope. Crisis averted. You know what's weird is that with JD, he has like some kind of, I guess, bandana on. He looks like he has blue hair too with the bandana like that.
Is he really?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, he dyed his hair blue.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's got that Lindor hair. What's going on with that left side of the infield? And now Bregman stepping up to the dish. Degrom at 97. Oh, what's going on? Losing a couple ticks in the velocity there.
Yeah,
I mean, he gave Bregman 101 on the corner. Like, I mean, we talk now that 100 is as impressive as it used to be, but DeGrom's command with 100 is so impressive. Like he'll go anywhere in the zone with the 100. Some guys throw 100, you have no idea where it's going. Like DeGrom has a plan in place. You know, that's what really separates him. And as a starting pitcher too. You know, starting pitchers aren't just, you know, pinpoint commanding 100 like that.
How many years, like, realistically, do you see DeGrom still being at his peak?
I could not throwing 100, but I could see this guy pitching until he's 40, just because I think that even without the velocity, he could still be effective. I truly believe that. I feel like he's a guy that, like, when he loses velocity, I bet he'll make more adjustments to change his game to still be successful. Kind of the way Bartolo did, because Bartolo, when he was in Cleveland, he was throwing gas. And once he, you know, got older, he started moving the ball, got more break on his pitches, threw a nice little inside two-seamer, and he was still effective, you know, until he was much older. And I think DeGrom could do the same exact thing, probably even better. You know, so I don't worry about him at all. And the fact that he keeps throwing harder, I mean, who knows what he looks like by then. Oh, Bregman, deep right center, Nimo coming back on it. And Nimo takes away the homer.
No way.
Baby. Yes, he does in right center field. Who needs George Springer? We don't need Giancarlo. We got Nimo. That's giving me a new thing. We don't need Springer. We got Nimo. Sandy should have said that. Oh, he would have got the fans going. Look at Nimo. All right. We got ourselves a center fielder.
All right, here we go.
And Bregman thought it was a no-doubter, too. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Baby. Give me that all day, every day. That is beautiful. Get out of here, Pilar.
Wow.
New Superman.
Nicely done.
He made it look easy, Tony. How about that?
That was impressive.
I thought this was the worst defensive center fielder in the league.
I know. I was worried about it.
He looks good to me. It looks better than Dom.
Well, you know, they've said they are starting him in deeper in center field now.
And it looked like he didn't have to go too far to get that.
Exactly. Which
I like him playing deep because he's much better coming in than going back. Yeah, he's deep. He was almost lined up at the track. They're showing the replay.
Right.
He almost started at the track.
And I mean, like, we were watching Juan Lagares for many years play shallow because he was so good at going back on balls. But
he go over the shoulder like it's nothing.
Right, and so few or outfielders really in general are good at going back on the ball. You have to be extremely fast and just, very good feel.
You have to have great instincts and everything.
Great instinct, first step.
Yeah.
So they're putting Nimo in a position to succeed. Yeah, he was almost on the warning track starting out there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why he was able to get to it. If they were playing him shallow, that's gone. And hopefully that just doing that alone, hopefully with him and Dom, could make the difference. Like we said, just be passable because we know he's getting on base at an elite level. So just be okay in the field and we'll be fine.
Exactly. And, that exact same for like J.D. Davis at third base. Just be okay. Don't hurt us so badly defensively, and your bat should make up for it. More so in the case of Nimo, but definitely with J.D.
And
Davis.
if you don't, Guillorme's taking your job, so you better be good, J.D.
Exactly.
Well, I'm trading you for Matt Chapman. Here we go. Another little web jump. Kevin Pillar, a little slide and catch. What is going on here?
Yeah, the Mets playing defense. That doesn't happen.
No, that was a much easier play. I think that was a little bit unnecessary slide. I love those unnecessary slide to make it look like a better catch than it really was. Yeah. I don't think he did the slide there.
Let's see. I'm about to finally see it now.
I do like that orange sleeve, though. That is clean.
Oh, yeah. He could have stayed up. But that's all right. It still looks nice.
And listen, as long as you're catching the ball. I mean, don't forget that line drive he had right beginning of spring training where he dropped the line drive, hit right at him. That literally hit his glove.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an improvement. So far, defense has been okay today. Definitely better than it has been in a couple days before.
Yeah. No, I mean, did you see the play that Davis made on that?
I heard you say it. I was grabbing my lunch. I didn't see it, but from what you said, it was a good play, so I'll take that.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, he was lined up in the shortstop hole. He had to run back all the way. Yeah, they were on the shift, and he had to run all the way back,
there?
basically to the bullpen and negotiate that awkward footing out there. Made a nice little catch over his shoulder.
That's a hard place to navigate. Well, that's good though. I mean, I know that JD will improve defensively. Like he's clearly better now than he was in 19. I mean, that's obvious, and I think he'll keep improving. He's motivated. Lindor's helping him out, and it's all muscle memory. More reps for him, for Nim, for Dom. They'll all be better.
Yeah,
they'll all be better. Not going to be Gold Glovers. They're not going to save the season, but it won't be as bad as hopefully we're hoping it won't be as bad.
Exactly.
Because we don't really have another choice. So you better get it done. I'm just not looking forward to the chances of Familia, McWilliams, those guys. I mean, even if they throw, I hope they throw score signs, but I know like even if Familia and Betances don't give up runs, I know it's just going to be stressful. That they're just going to throw a lot of pitches, and most of them will be balls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in spring training, like I'm not saying I enjoy watching them pitch bad, but it is kind of like, okay, here we go. Like I've not been a big believer in these guys, and I don't need to be proved right, but I'm like, okay, this is what I've been saying. This is why we need to improve the bullpen, and here's Exhibit A and Exhibit B going back to back. Like I'm just saying, like I wish we did more, and like there's still guys out there. Shane Green is still out there. I know Jeffress has some things he's working
on. Strike three, ump. You're blind. This is Degrom. Are you serious?
Got squeezed.
Oh my God. That's like that was automatic. What's he looking at? This is Jake. I mean, if anyone's gonna get a call, it's Jake. I want to see what the MLB says because on the TV he looked out.
It's close. Yeah, it's close.
He looked out to me. Maybe it's McCann's framing, but that looked like strike three to me. You give DeGrom that call.
Close. Definitely close.
Inning over anyway. Pop out to Lindor right by the mound.
All right. Give me a second. I got to go run downstairs real quick, Frank. Can you hold the fort down for us?
I'll try my best.
No, I think you'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Anyone got questions for me while Tony takes a quick breather as he goes to the bullpen? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Get a little play-by-play reaction going here. Let me tweet it out on my end so everybody knows this is the place to be. But, at least the Mets gave DeGrom a little bit of defense. At least there is some run support after the 3-run bomb by Dom Smith. So, I mean, that's what we want to see for Jake. If he's going to be pitching very well, just give him okay defense, some offense. He'll get the rest done. Now it'll be up to the bullpen to finish it off. Like we were talking about, our Betances and Familia, these guys, they're going to be able to really finish off the job that Jacob DeGrom has set up. And DeGrom, I mean, he's been amazing so far in spring training. DeComo just tweeted 9 innings from DeGrom, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 16 strikeouts. I mean, that 16 strikeout to 1 walk ratio is just absolutely fantastic. And, I mean, he looks ready to go. Like me and Tony were talking about, is he going to get 2 more starts? DeGrom is ready to rock and roll. So that's good to see that. We know for a fact that Jake is still going to be the best pitcher in baseball. That's always an advantage to you. But now we get our lovely commercial break as we'll see what happens with the offense. I think they're going to let the starters play some more, so that's good. We'll see J.D. Davis, James McCann, and Kevin Pillar, the lower half of the order, stepping up. So why? Why what? Mets talking, Hayden, I uploaded my DeGrom pitch yesterday. Everyone got mad, triggered over it. But what were your predictions, Hayden? Did you say DeGrom was going to pitch well or not so well? Because if you said he was going to pitch well, I'd be pretty triggered too. But, I mean, I think that once this season is played, a 162-game season, people are going to see DeGrom's going to win another Cy Young, and it will be, like, indisputable he is the best pitcher in the league. So if you said he was going to pitch good, Hayden, let the season play out. Your prediction will be proven right, and then everybody could be quiet. So that's the way I look at it. Mets fan, you're in, but Tony has stepped away, so I do not have the privilege of letting you in. At least I don't think I have that kind of power. So Tony just had to step aside real quick. He will be back shortly, so we could get Mets fan in here, and he could tell us also why Jacob DeGrom will win another Cy Young this year. Davis is fine. J.D. Davis is fine. He had a little bit of the roller with the wrist, but he is good now, so at least we don't have to worry about that. As here is J.D. Davis stepping up to the plate. So, obviously, he is ready to go. As the first pitch, J.D. swings and misses on an inside pitch. So, like Tony and I were talking about, looks like that inside part of the strike zone is not J.D. Davis' strong suit. So I'm just kind of curious if that's going to really be a development. If teams attack that inner part of the strike zone and J.D. Davis cannot adjust, your job is gone. Give me Luis Guillorme. I mean, that's the way you got to approach it now, because you can't have a hole in the batter's box like that. Teams will find it so quickly. As now J.D. takes right over the plate for another strike, down 0-2 in the count. I said Cy Young runner-up. Who did you say was going to win the Cy Young, Hayden? Like, who did you have Degrom losing it to? Because I think he will win it. I mean, I don't see a pitcher in the National League that's better. As there's Jerry's Familia game warmed up, so he will be next. Oh, boy. Well, we're bringing Mets fan in just at the right time so we could watch the analytics and spin movement and the pitch break of Jerry's Familia. That Guillorme bat was so funny the other day. It was funny. It was fun. Everything about it was really encouraging. I love the way the team really embraced it. I think that's such a good sign. You see the wonderful chemistry that this team has right now. And, Guillorme is a guy that I hope he gets more playing time. We'll see how it happens, but I do love me some Luis Guillorme. It's JD in a 1-2 count, and he hits one right back to the pitcher, but he's going to be able to get to it, and JD Div's going to start with a ground out. At least he hit a line drive, put the ball in play. Pitcher's able to make a nice little play there on the mound. And now we will have James McCann. Can McCann or McCann can as he's going to step up to the plate. Look, JD, nice job getting the glove out by the pitcher, because you do not want taking on the arm or, God forbid, on the face or something like that. Let's see it again. Yeah, able to get the glove out there. That's all you got to do. Get the hand out of the way, put the glove up, make the play. All right, Tony, Mets fan said he is ready to hop on in here, as Tony has now added the hat to the mix. There's Mets fan. All right.
What is up?
The full squad going now.
All right.
What up, boys?
I think Degrom might be washed, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he did go for a home run.
The wind didn't go his way, so he's washed.
Yeah.
Best man, give me the analytics on that Brandon Nimo home run robbery. Give me the burst speed, the first step reaction. How about that? That looks like some elite center field defense right there.
I think the only thing you can get from that is that he's winning the Gold Glove. And
I was telling Tony, I'm not sure if you heard it when he said we don't need Stanton, we got Nimo. I was gonna say a new thing is gonna be we don't need Springer, we got Nimo.
No, I heard it. I know.
Yeah.
True.
You don't need anybody. You got Nimo. All right. Let's see what we got here. Exit velocity. Let's see.
Because I mean, he got there pretty nice. Like it looked smooth. It didn't like Dom Smith looked like he had no clue what he was doing.
Did Bregman hit it?
Yes, Bregman hit it.
Bregman. 101 exit velocity, launch angle on it, 28 degrees, 386 distance. The XBA on that was 760. So, wow.
What is that? What does that stand for? XBA? Is that weighted?
Expected batting average.
Expected batting average.
So that means that Nimo had like a 20 or like 34% chance to catch or something like that. 24%?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, I'll take that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, because Bregman thought it was gone. Like Bregman at the box, like he dropped the bat, like he felt like he got it, and that was gone. But Nimo said, "Not today." As we got McCann going a little opposite field action. He's another guy, Tony, that he likes to use that opposite part of the field, which is nice to see. That's a good approach to have at the plate.
There we go, McCann. Yes, there we go.
Just kidding.
Nice.
I have like a online stream of it if you guys want to be in sync on it, but
I'm in sync. Tony's got a little bit of the delay.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm watching on MLB TV on my phone. So yeah, if you have that, I definitely would.
Yeah, I have a Bill of Sports. Or no, wait, that's not a thing. Don't talk about it. Here, I'll send it in the thing. Because we can have more of a synced on reaction here.
Oh wow, Ahmed Rosario starting at center field save for the Indians, leading off.
Oh jeez.
Wow, how about that?
Poor guy. What a fall from grace.
Well, I mean, let's see how he does because the Mets had always talked about it but never actually did it. So I mean, that's going to be his only chance. Could you beat out Oscar Mercado? If you can't,
it's possible. It's possible though. It's not
it is. No, for sure.
He's got the. Yeah, it's not like he's got the spot completely locked down.
My problem with Rosario was that he was always compared that there was a time where they said the two prospects to watch right now are Rosario and Gleyber Torres. And we've seen what Gleyber could do. Rosario, it's very inconsistent. So that's just been my thing. Like, the expectation for him was so high that
I don't really think Gleyber's that good, but
he hasn't lived up to it. Well, he's better than Rosario.
He is.
As Pilar takes a nice strikeout right down the pipe.
Pete has been hitting the ball very well, I'll tell you.
He looks good. He's locked in, and that's going to be huge. If Pete is out of the gates, swinging a really good bat, if he is indeed batting cleanup, that'd make a big difference for this line, because we know Nimo and those guys get on base. So if Pete's bringing them in, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, sheesh. Swung right through it. All right. Let's see. Ahmad Rosario's leading off today too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's interesting. I mean,
wow.
He has the speed to do it, although he doesn't really utilize it on the bases. But his chase rate and stuff like that, he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't have a high enough on base percentage to be a leadoff hitter for me.
Who's that?
Rosario.
No, I mean, he was under 300 last year, which I know was the worst season of his career, but no, he chases like crazy. Not a leadoff guy.
He doesn't walk at all.
No, how many?
He takes 2 walks a year.
He did 156 plate appearances from the end of 2019 into 2020 without walking last year.
He's so impatient. He's so impatient.
Oh, that was good. That was good off the bat. Yeah, but
he's a low IQ ball player.
Yeah, Rosario, that's why I thought, with Chili Davis there last year, I thought they were finally turning that corner of him being a little bit more patient at the plate, shortening up his swing a little bit. But no Chili Davis there in 2020. He just reverted back to just rookie Rosario. I mean, it was sad.
Yeah, but 2018, without Chili Davis, second half, Rosario was raking. And they're like, oh,
he was.
Got figured out. And then 19 happened, and adios. Especially in the beginning half of 19, nothing. And that happens every time. Like, he finishes the season strong. Like, oh, Rosario finally figured out in the second half. Now if he does that beginning of the season, and it happened too many times. So that's what I was saying. He's just too inconsistent. You can't take that because, his highs are high and his lows are low.
He's also got stone hands at shortstop. I mean,
yeah, that definitely does not help the cause.
Yeah, just not a lot of instinct. Not a lot of, high IQ plays from
Jimenez in such a small sample size, you could clearly tell he's better than Rosario. Even in a couple of games, you could be like, Jimenez is better. It was pretty obvious.
He's a gamer.
He gives you much more of an all-around package. Obviously, the defense.
One thing I will give Lindor is one thing I was going to say. One thing I'll give Lindor is how patient he is at the plate. I'm glad he is, because one of my concerns was him against the breaking pitch, and he's actually looked really good against that. So,
I'm having trouble getting any of these links to work on the stream you sent me.
Yeah, it's just one. You just gotta what's it called? It's like the top one, the top where it says home feed. You just gotta press play. There might be one ad you gotta skip out.
Yeah.
If you have ad block, that'll probably work. It can be annoying sometimes. All you got to do is refresh the page.
Honestly, it might be too much on my computer just because I'm also streaming live and have the at-bat thing going. So
wow.
I think it's too much for my computer.
Gary Cohen's not in the booth for the
Wayne.
Wow, that's great job, SNY.
Well, Apple wasn't in there. I mean, I'm sorry, Cohen wasn't in there on Sunday either. It was Gary Apple. I think the game before.
Yeah,
Gary Apple.
Well, at least they brought Wayne in. Wayne's at least decent enough.
Yeah, I like Wayne.
A nighttime spring training game too.
From that
What's up, Tony?
That clip they were showing of the first broadcast on SMY was a nighttime spring training game too, which is pretty cool. Don't see that too often.
Rojas would say that he likes the night game, spring training. I don't. I like the spring training in the daytime.
I think it's just the feel of like a minor league ballpark, you know. Kind of like that feel of an minor league ballpark with like the stadium. Familia.
that was a pretty good pitch. That was 97. That was talking strike to me.
I think it's just the feel of like the stadium pretty much like opening up in front of you, kind of like that minor league baseball type of feel. You know, it makes sense, but I don't know. Kind of used to spring training.
There you go. That's in the zone. All right now.
Hey, one thing we will be getting back now, though, are day games on Saturday. Which
really,
I think the majority of the first half of the schedule, day games at Citi Field or Saturday home games are going to be during the day. So,
thank God. I hate the Saturday night game. I love the Saturday night. There we go. Ground ball. JD Davis fields it cleanly. Beautiful. 1 out. All right. I like that. There we go.
JD's made some good plays today.
Familia gets an out. JD make the routine plays. We'll be fine. There you go, J. Reese. Don't take 20 pitches to do it. Get a nice quick AB. I like it. Very good.
As long as he doesn't walk the first batter, then you don't get any anxiety.
Or the second batter.
98. All right, he's putting the gun on.
Yeah, I mean the guy the velocity concerns is Batanz. I like Familia, like the velocity will be there. It's just the command is.
It's been there, like the spin, everything. It's all been there with Familia. It's just like sometimes he has a tough time hitting the zone, and it's like I don't know. They got to figure out.
Yeah, there it is. He just target the crap out of that. God dang! What the hell is that? Watch this pitch. That is a spike in the other batter's box. Yuck. Even I wouldn't swing at that. There we go.
That's 2017 Familia right there. Ooh.
No, another one in the dirt. 97.
I remember that one period of time when Familia was like battling injuries in 2017. Then he finally went down and just like basically took the injured list. He was like the first multiple times, like the first 3 pitches would go in the dirt. Like he couldn't even grip it.
Low.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know he had the record-setting season in 2016, but I still stand by he's never been the same since the World Series in 2015. That quick pitch to Alex.
He had that record 2016. Then what happened in the wild card game? But we needed him.
Right, exactly.
Audio.
Exactly.
He gets so flustered from the stretch. I mean, he really does.
There's a 4-pitch walk. See, that's what bothers me about Familia. Like first at bat, good. Second at bat, god awful. Like it happened so fast. I don't.
Once he walks somebody, I automatically get anxious. I can't stand it. He has such a walk problem.
I get anxious. Here's Pena.
Once he steps on the mound, he gets anxious.
Yeah, I do. I saw him warming up before I got anxious. I was like, oh god, he's coming. The inevitable.
Hey, you guys saw my
background.
You guys saw my video. Shit, Mets fans say one of them was great. They're bringing in Familia.
There it is, low ball 1. Oh no!
You hear a collective groan at Citi Field when Familia is summoned. Like you hear it, you're like, oh my god! Like everyone knows what's happening.
Every time I think of the every time I see that, I think of the what's his name from Barstool, Frank, and he's like mocking the song that he uses.
Ball 2. Oh god.
Oh man.
Here it comes. I got things to do today, Familia. I can't be here all day. Come on now.
Yeah, same, man. I got a video to finish up here.
What are you working on right now?
I got one about Pete Alonso. Hopefully to get it out on Friday, Saturday at the latest.
Wow.
We are making the return what everybody's been waiting for.
You will beat Francisco Lindor's extension, that's for sure.
I don't think I will. I don't think so. I think he's going to sign it right after this game, and I'm going to face plant. Come on, Familia. Hit the strike zone already. Jeez.
He did. He did. 2-1.
Familia last year, 15.8 walk percentage, and then the year before that, 15.3. Oh, so he's declining. Wonderful.
Huh.
Love to see it.
Right? Like he laid through a strike, and now the next one's in the dirt. He spikes it.
I don't. This is going to be a 40-pitch inning, isn't it?
Can we roll over yet?
Yeah, can we roll it over? Yeah, like the first batter he walks, just roll it over.
Yeah, let's get it moving. But you know what? Like, we could joke now, but the problem is that, like, ball 4 in the dirt, he's going to have like such a big impact on this team this year that, like, this is what I'm concerned about. That there are going to be some games where he just loses it, and we're screwed. You know, Degrom gives you a great start, and then Familia comes in, and game over.
And then there's nothing you can do because of that crappy contract he has. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I was going to say because the crappy 3-batter minimum rule. He really has nothing to do. Like, he walks the first batter, you'd be like, okay, let's get someone warmed up. By the third batter, the damage could be done.
Have him fake an injury or something.
That's what the Cardinals did with Hicks. When Guillorme had that 22 pitch at bat, they're like, oh, bring out the trainer. And then he took him out.
It's like in football when you need like a stoppage of time.
Yeah, just D lineman go down.
Didn't the Giants in like the 80s?
The Giants Cowboys game did that not too long ago. I remember. I was like, oh god. And then you said Betances and McWilliams are pitching later. Oh god, we're gonna be all day.
Betances, McWilliams, Drew Smith, and
Trevor
too?
No,
they're not gonna get all the men though, right? Because how many? Let's see. Familia is 5th. Betances, McWilliams, Smith. Was the other guy said May? Oh, they could get them all.
Yeah, Trevor May's the last. He'll probably be like closer duties if they get to that point.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of Yenzi the other day?
It was so quick. He like gave up the 1 run, so I couldn't really tell. It happened so fast.
Yeah.
Because I was setting up the stream, so he was the one guy I didn't really get a good look at.
Have a nice slider.
Nice slider. Well, base is loaded now. Here we go.
Corey Oswalt looked pretty good too.
He looked very good. I was surprised. I was like, oh wow, look at that. But what's so good now is that like with Yamamoto and Lucchesi is that if we do see Corey Oswalt, like we might not even see him. Like he's pretty far down the depth chart now.
Yeah, he is.
Very encouraging.
And Yamamoto's pitched well so far.
He's pitched very well. If the defense didn't suck so bad, he'd be even better.
Excuse me, it is not a slider; it's a curveball. Excuse me.
When Yancey throws, he throws a curveball.
Yeah.
All right, bases loaded, 1 out. I think there's Jose Siri at the plate. And that one's broken bat, shallow. Nice little play by McNeil. Okay, he's there. 2 out. I just saw something real quick though. With Nimo playing so deep, that little broken bat right there, I'm concerned there will be some blue pits in center field. Nimo was not going to get to that. Like he was so far from that. He's playing by the track.
That could have taken. That could have taken 2 runs in right there.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like Nimo's playing so far back that if that falls, you're screwed.
Oh man! If only they had Andres Jimenez for that range, man.
In center field.
He could be.
Range is pretty good.
Guys got some. I've seen some. That's another reason. Like because we watched Rosario struggle defensively so much. I've talked about how like I watched like some film of Jimenez all the time. I would check up on what he was doing in the minor leagues, and there's been some plays where this guy would like go like 60 feet to his right and catch something on the this guy's got some range. Jimenez, I'll tell you, Cleveland got a good one. I'll tell you.
Yeah, in an ideal world, it would have been great to keep Jimenez and put him at second base, and that would have been.
I don't think Cleveland would make the deal if Jimenez.
Exactly, you don't make that. They don't make that deal. It's literally like
Carrasco.
Yeah,
we're trading you one of the top 5, top 10 players in baseball. We're gonna get the pick of the litter from a few different guys. Obviously, not Matt Allen or those dudes, but one of the other dudes being Jimenez. So like, I totally understand. I wonder if Carlos Carrasco wasn't a part of that trade. If the Mets may have been able to keep Jimenez and maybe changed out Isaiah Green for someone else in their system to get Lindor still.
Who would you have got for the rotation, though?
People were saying
they would have to go to free agents.
People were saying JD in the trade, but I don't think that would have got it done. to get both of them.
Yeah, they got J-Ram. I mean, who they might trade as well, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, the thing is that JD could be their DH because they let go of Carlos Santana and
Santana was their first baseman, and I think
that's true. But
I think Franimal's going to DH, though, isn't he?
Franmil Reyes.
I think he's DHing.
Yeah, well, he can't play outfield.
Yeah, he's DHing.
That's true.
Look, got ball left center field. Nimo calls off Dom, inning over. Familia gets out of it. Okay. Whew.
Old glove Nimo out there.
Yeah, call up Dom. Looking like a real center fielder. Not exactly Beltran, but I'll take it.
Happy to get out of that inning unscathed. Yes. Only problem is 20 pitches, only 10 were strikes. That's, typical Familia.
And most of those strikes were in that first batter.
Yeah, exactly.
After that, you had the walks.
Exactly. And an out pitch counts as a strike as well. So on his ground
is Wayne raising his voice after Familia gets unscathed in that? That is hilarious if he's doing that. I couldn't really hear it. He was like, Familia gets through the... That's hilarious.
Well, it is a miracle in fairness to Wayne, so I don't blame him.
It definitely is.
All right, sorry, I'll be right back. Make sure to let me in. I got to fix the camera.
All right. Let's see what we had here with Familia. What was going on? Wasn't allowing that many Let's see what we got here. They changed it up on Savant, so I'm just trying to see oh, here it is. There we go. All right. Pitch to Michael Brantley. Let's see. What is his sinker? Sinker almost 2,300 spin. All right. That's not bad. Seems like his sinker and four seam have become a very similar looking thing, which is kind of concerning. But let's see.
Oh man, I just watched Tejon Walker get taken deep by Cody Bellinger. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I don't know if that was Tejon. He was in a Diamondbacks uniform. It was 2019.
I think that might be Tejon Walker.
It looked like him, but it was in the 10th inning. It was a walk-off, so unless he was pitching in relief at that point. How do you feel about that as our fourth starter? I'm pretty excited.
I think the health is just going to be the only thing. If he's healthy, he's going to get there. The first appearance that he had, I mean, he signed late. He pretty much just got there. It was good for him to shake it off a little bit. I think Frank's ready to come back.
I never put him out. Oh, maybe he took himself out. Okay. Just give me a sec. I think you gave me a virus with that stream that you sent me. That's right.
Did I?
No, but my computer is lagging like hell. Dude, I just wish I still had my Mac. I'm using a PC right now, and it's so bad.
Yeah, StreamYard doesn't like my camera. We don't get along.
Well, I'm kind of a rich kid, so I got 2 monitors going.
Oh, no, that would solve everything one day.
Well, otherwise, I'd normally have MLB TV on my television, my Samsung TV right here, but they took it off. I can't even use the app on there anymore. I don't know why.
Oh, wow. That's ridiculous.
Let's go, Frankie.
He doesn't like being called Frankie. It's Francisco.
Oh, well.
Just call
him Frankie because I miss Jimenez.
There were Cleveland fans that were upset about that. They're like, you know what's lazy? Not telling us you don't like being called Frankie. Are you guys just go cry? Go cry.
Cleveland is the place of tears.
So wait, you're a Knicks fan? I know that. Mets fan. Are you a Knicks or Nets guy, Frank?
I mean, I'm pretty neutral with them. That's why last night didn't really bother me too much. So I root for both.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise.
The only sport where I'm very I lean heavy one way is baseball with the Mets. Same for football. I'm pretty neutral.
I'm a Raider fan, so try to figure that out.
Like Jonathan Ngakoue.
Yeah, Ngakoue.
Sir.
The Raiders. There you go.
Mad Max and Cleveland there.
Wasn't he with Minnesota last year?
Yeah, then he went to the Ravens.
Right,
he got the Ravens, yeah.
Okay. And
That's a 25-year-old pass rusher right there. I'll take that.
He had a good year last year?
Disgrace.
He was all right. Wasn't amazing. Not as good as he used to be.
He's 25 years old, so. Degrom, highest pitch velocity today, 100.7 miles an hour.
They showed one-on-one against Bregman on the broadcast.
Well, they probably rounded up.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So maybe DeGrom's not as good as we think he is.
Yeah, DeGrom sucks.
He washed up.
Interesting. Dom took the mask off. He had a mask on first. Was Dom wearing the mask on the home run or no?
I think he had it around his chin or something. That's pretty much like not.
Because that was off.
Who's this on the mound now? Jairo Solis.
He's got nice hair. Ooh. Okay. Guy's got a nice little curveball going on here.
Yeah, a little looper right in there.
No, I'm looking at your replay. He didn't have the mask on at all.
He didn't?
No.
I think he had it for the first at bat then.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe it was bothering him.
I don't know. Maybe. I know the umpire was bothering him on that first pitch. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Interesting.
Umpires just get worse every year. It's ridiculous.
Not as bad as NBA refs.
Oh, hell no, yeah. I'd say NFL's the worst, though.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows what a tackle is anymore.
I mean, the football, they really could control the game more so than pretty much almost any other sport. Like, you could have a huge play, and they'll just be like, nah, defensive holding. Like if baseball, if you get a double, it's a double.
Well, that's how it works with the Raiders because, I mean.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting how, like, in all the sports, the officials are, like, 50 to 60-year-old men that are, like, slow getting to plays or, like, even so, I know they get their eyes checked, but still, why don't they have, like, 30-year-old guys who are young in their prime, can run to the play?
Why don't they just have computers do it?
Yeah.
Just have computers do it.
I don't see how you'd ever do computers in the NFL.
Or NBA.
Yeah,
or NBA. But like for a strike zone, yeah, you could do that. I feel like an automated strike zone might be something we actually
Dom, you're you're going all the way up on there. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, like they've changed baseball so much, Tony. I mean, unless you have an umpire there, like the computer telling him, I don't like it. Like I need some kind of umpire back there, even if he sucks.
I think for the balls and strikes, they need to eventually have a automated thing. Like it's enough already.
How do you guys feel about the shift?
I could do without it. I mean, listen, anything that makes it more like the original baseball, I'm all for.
I don't really care like making it, it just seems like it seems like when I see it, when they make the shift and then they'll make it illegal, if they move to a different port, like what are you going to give them, an offsides penalty? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't get it. Like imagine a baseball umpire throwing a flag or something offsides. Like, you know what I mean? That's how
Pete, there you go. Come on now. Let's get out of here, ball. Pete, polar bear solo shot. Yeah, baby. Hold it.
Oh, baby.
You can tell off the bat.
I got to see it first. Let's see it.
Yeah, off the bat. You see ya.
Frank might be lying, but then again, he is frank about sports.
Exactly. You think I'd lie? Come on.
Oh! Right on top of it.
Yeah, he's all over it. There you go, Pete.
Like a monster.
Tony, he's locked in right now. I'm telling him, if Pete's swinging a good bat,
what a friggin'
makes such a huge difference. Being on the right side of the plate, a high pitch too, Mets fan. That pitch was up there.
Woo.
He went and got it. You don't see Pete take the high pitch like that. That was nice.
He's really looking like rookie year, Pete. The way he's swinging.
The swing was level. That's all. That makes all the difference. If he hits that ball, good things are going to happen. I like that swing.
Man, Pete is.
That's tough.
Fit. That man looks fit coming.
He does. Yeah, you were talking about Tony. He dropped the weight. He looks good. He looks very good.
I said it earlier in a couple of videos a few weeks ago. Like he might have had a few too many congratulatory steak dinners after his rookie season.
Yeah,
and you could tell last year. And I'm not saying you can't be a little overweight and still be a great ball player, but when you come back the next year and you don't have as great of a season and you're a little overweight, people are going to start to ask questions. So I'm happy to see he's looking slim again.
And the 162, he does play the field. He has a first base. You do got to move around a little bit. You do want to be athletic, be able to handle some injuries and things like that. So being in physical shape is so important. Same thing happened with Dom. Once Dom lost the weight and got everything sorted out, he had a huge improvement in his performance. So look how high that pitch was. He went and got it. That's beautiful. I love it.
Hey, and they're great friends, him and Dom Smith. You could tell there's no ill will toward each other. But I bet
they had the position battles.
I think Pete definitely heard some murmurs like, hey, Dom Smith's the first baseman, Pete's a DH. Maybe not so fast. Trying to quiet some people.
I'm sure all these guys, Nimo and JD, they heard, they knew everything that was going on.
That's your shoulder level. Nice, Pete. Nice.
They're like, we need a new center fielder or we need a new third baseman. They heard that. It motivates them. So I hope that means that it won't be a concern.
96.9 miles an hour exit velocity, launch
That's
angle.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more than that.
Pete's got to hit the gym.
He muscled that one out. I mean, because he was a little behind on it, just barely. But, I mean, he got the barrel and he definitely muscled it out.
I don't think he got all of the bat on it.
He still hits it out. That's what I'm saying. As long as he gets some bat on it, it's good things are going to happen. Let's just hit it. That's all he has to do.
Ability to go the other way. That's
yes, I love that.
It's incredible.
Conforto in the shift. Backhand. He's going to be safe. Little error there.
What a day, though, from Pete. A walk, an opposite field double, and a home run pulled over the left field wall like that. Great day for him.
Yes. And you know what? That's what Degrom needs. Give him some run support. But Familia don't blow it, we'll win games.
Easier said than done on that last half.
Area. Nice, Mikey.
Familia don't blow it.
Familia don't blow it.
Right, thank you for watching, Hayden.
Yeah, sorry, I've not been checking the chat.
I remember that
Hi,
one.
Ryan.
What was that one Twitter account? I keep forgetting. It was something about Familia. It was like Familia anxiety medication or whatever it was called.
I've never seen that one. That's funny.
Like every time he comes in, he would go pitch by pitch and exhale, and I don't think it's hilarious.
I didn't see anybody warming up though, but I guess Batanzas is next.
All right, Jeff's got to get going here.
Yeah, I need my guy to get some knocks.
Get some good wood on that one.
I didn't like you were saying, Tony, that first AB from Jeff, that pitch the Solomon threw. Jeff looked man, line drive out to center field. Dang, I hit right on the screws. That was he was all over that. He's pissed.
104.1 exit velocity on that one. 104 off the bat from McNeil.
He was all over it too.
Yeah, I think he started out 2-0 in his first at bat today, right, Frank?
Yeah, but that last when he struck out, his swing was not pretty. He had no idea what was going on there.
No,
he'll get going. He's Jeff. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I agree. He'll hit.
He's a little bit of a streaky guy.
The one thing is that it did take him a little bit to get going in 20. Then he had that big week where he had all 4 of his home runs in 4 days. But it's in a 60-game season. Eventually he did get it going, so you still had another 100 where he would have had it figured out by then. Mm-hmm. So the short season is tough. You don't even realize compared to a real season how short it actually was. Think about it. There was 60 games played. You still had over 100 to go. I mean, it's just a crazy season. I'm glad that the season was not delayed. It's going to start on time. There will be fans. Thank God. It could have been a lot worse.
Is that confirming a jinx that it won't, or
no? We'll see though. I think Oh yeah, Batanzas coming in now. Here we go.
Oh,
all right. Should we just get off stream for Batanzas, or what should we do?
The people need the real reactions.
Yeah, this is worrisome to me. I mean, let's just pretend that Met starter went through 5 innings, and then who you calling on next? Who would it be for you guys?
Wow.
Loop. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, Loop. But if I had Lugo, then I'd probably go like Loop, May, Lugo, Diaz. But since I don't have Lugo, sheesh. I mean, it depends on the matchups. It depends on who's available.
Yeah. Right. I mean, what I'm trying to get at is it's like no matter how you cut it, you're eventually going to have to go to one of Diaz or Betances, or one of Familia or Betances.
Maybe Castro. I mean, Castro's been pretty good so far. I'm willing to give him a chance. A lot of people like Castro. So
break out this year, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if a lot of people feel that way, if he proves it to me, then by all means, I'm all for it. Betances' first pitch way out of the zone. God dang, it's like first pitch.
75-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, you just know you're. Look at that! Look at the other batter's box. Come on, another one off ball 2. Oh Lord, 89.
Has he touched 94 yet this spring?
I think he hit 93.
Is he even looking at the plate? Like it. Is he even looking at is he looking anywhere?
No, that one was over the plate but fouled off 90.
Oh, new rule, no more signing ex-Yankees.
Yeah. Especially coming off of injuries, 2 injuries.
That one, well, he's a former Brody guy, right? He represented him when he was an agent.
Did he? Yeah. Was Brody Betances a Brody guy? I didn't even know that.
Well, he's Rocksports now, right? He used to be CA,
77
right?
over the zone.
I almost spilled an entire can on my keyboard. I'm glad I did not just do that.
No, that would not be good. Betances is no good. I agree. Hope.
I feel bad for him at this point. I really do. He's
he's making $8 million. You feel bad?
Bregman.
I do. It's just like
Nimo. Almora checks in for Dom left field, but Brandon Nimo calls off Almora, makes the catch. Look at Nimo really taking charge out there in center. I like it.
Dylan Betances.
So you get live up to date, you're getting like a live up to date stream of all of his pitches on Baseball Savant.
Yeah, they do that now. They show the rotations per minute. They show the velocity. They show what else? There's also obviously the result or whatever, and then hit the zone, pitch hype or whatever. Yeah, they show all of it. It's awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
They just added the RPM thing just the other day.
Nice.
And I've been just pretty much drooling all over it since.
It should be a little bit better now on the stream.
How did we get Betances anyways? Brody Van Wegen.
Yeah.
Brody Van Wegen.
Jordan, deep left field. Almora going back, now coming in, makes the catch. All right.
Dylan Betances is currently with Excel Sports Management. He was previously with Hendricks Sports. So I guess he wasn't a Brody client. I think he was friends with Carlos Beltran, right?
Yeah.
It's possible because Beltran was with the Yankees. But I mean, I wanted Betances at the time, though. In fairness, and a lot of Met fans did at the time. But I just I knew there was risk involved, but I knew how badly the Mets needed bullpen. And I don't remember the free agent class of relievers being all that amazing.
Yeah,
I did too. I did too.
Will
I love Will Harris, but I just knew that with the Wilpons, you have to set your expectations very low. Right. So I was like, all right, I'll take a Betances, and it obviously was not nearly as good as I hoped. But Will Harris would have been a guy.
Theory that he saw that since Carlos Beltran is there, he's like, you know what, screw this. I'm not going to be good at baseball anymore, and screw it.
Well, he's also a New York native.
Yeah, exactly.
So he wanted to stay in New York. He'd already pitched for the Yankees, and it seems like the Yankees knew something that other teams didn't, and that was that he might not still have it anymore.
Not always the case.
They relied on him very heavily in his 5 years with the team. I mean, he was pitching upward of 80 innings per year with them at some point. So, he was definitely heavily relied on.
Anyone else see that 120-mile-an-hour exit velocity line out to left field by Stanton yesterday?
No.
Dear Lord.
Was it really 120?
120.1 exit velocity, yep.
Gosh.
Did he pull his hamstring running to first base?
Oh, whoa. Violate him.
What? I'm just saying. He's from this area as well. He went to one of the rival high schools nearby me.
New Betances?
No,
Castro?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, Giancarlo. Oh, yeah, he's a California guy as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's why he would demolish Citi Field every time he came here. That's there you go. That makes sense.
Why? What do you mean?
Because he's from New York.
No. I'm from LA, remember? I went to high school in LA.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. No, I told you guys before, Christian Yelich was my teammate in high school.
Wow.
Cut that out. Cut that part of the video out.
In play, no out. What's going on here?
That was a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betances.
I wanted Jason Castro so bad last offseason. I thought he would have been such a nice compliment to Wilson Ramos to split duties behind the plate.
You were willing to keep Ramos?
Well, I mean, I'm saying last year in 2019. So going into 2020, last offseason, I wanted the Mets to sign Castro. He ended up signing with the Angels.
Well, I think he probably wanted a starting job.
Yeah, that's really what it came down to. I mean, he only got $6 million, I think, from the Angels.
Oh, Betances plucked Souza. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
There we go. First pitch, bam. Right on the arm. Tyler Flowers is still inside.
So brutal. This is so brutal to watch. I can't. What do you guys think, by the way? Are they going to bring back the black jerseys this year or what?
I feel like they are, but I guess maybe those talks will begin soon.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather them begin contract extension talks with Lindor and Conforto before bringing back black jerseys.
I know. I agree. I don't see why you wouldn't do it. I would buy a black jersey, so that's extra money that you're making.
Is Betances even looking towards the plate when he's throwing it? I'm still wondering if he's actually doing that. What the hell, man?
He does not look good. I know he's got the first 2 outs of the inning, but his stuff looks terrible.
What's his hardest pitcher today so far? 90, 91?
Let's see.
Do we have it? Sousa's coming out of the game.
Pitcher.
He got it on the hand.
Where we got it? There.
Oof, strike. There you go. Let's
see. I'm going to guess that it's 93.
There's no white jerseys better than black ones. I wasn't crazy about that, all white jerseys.
Ooh, no. I'll take black over the Snow
Monday
Whites.
jerseys.
Oh, boy, that one's hit center field. Nimo coming on. Still coming. Oh, come on. That's Nemo's ball, Jeff. What the hell are you doing? There we go. Jeez Louise. I mean, whose ball should it be? The guy coming on or the guy going over the shoulder?
Yep.
I mean, come on,
I'm waiting
Jeff.
to see it.
I don't know if Nimo would have got it, but still, that was almost a collision out there. They brings in 2 runs.
That's routine for him. Oh, Jeff, man, what's going on here?
Oh, Nimo had that, man.
That's routine. He could have came on. Come on, Jeff. Fuck, man.
Cut your hair, Jeff. He needs to get a haircut. He needs some new mojo.
Nimmo's look good out there. Let him take it.
He had to come such a long way, though. I mean, he is. I know he's playing deep, but he's playing really deep.
It looked like he got a good jump on that ball, though, and I think he would have got to it.
It would have been really close. It would have been really close. I mean, but you would have had a lot better chance with Nimo than Jeff.
Yeah, that's almost an impossible play for a second baseman over the shoulder like that.
Like with somebody like Betances, like it is such a gift that you have an opportunity to get out of the inning, and if you're not making the play defensively, I mean, you really could. You're screwed.
In other news, let's lighten the mood for a second. In other news, LeBron James is now a partner of Fenway Sports Group. And that makes him a part owner of the Boston Red Sox.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Interesting.
I can't stand him.
Does that mean he's going to the Celtics?
Imagine.
Jason Tatum and LeBron James 1-2 punch?
Yeah. Passing confirms it. He's crazy.
Insufferable.
92.
Dear God, Betances.
Oh, that was Zamora's getting warmed up. Oh, boy.
Zamoa. See, this is where you start to think about, maybe we can roll over the inning here.
Yeah. No, I want to see him try to work out of it.
My gosh. Like, okay, Mets fan, look, watch this next pitch with Betances. He's falling over. Like, you guys Betances is almost on the ground. What kind of follow through is that?
On the 1-2 pitch?
Yeah.
Let's see. Zamora getting the facial hair here. Let's see. All right.
Yeah, there we go. Strike 3.
What the hell?
He gets the strikeout, but
he looks fucking terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah. So do we know? I think. Yeah. I think 92 was the highest.
Yeah,
his command's not good enough for 92.
This is a freaking joke.
Like, watching Betances like this, if Shane Green's not looking for a closer role somewhere, I just don't see how you don't do it.
Why is he not signed yet?
I just don't see it. He has to be looking for a closer role because, like, the Braves lost him plus Melanson plus O'Day, didn't add anything to the bullpen. Why wouldn't the Braves bring him back? Unless he's looking for a closer role, I don't see why the Braves haven't brought him back.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know.
There has to be something.
Pitch velocity. Oh, here we go. The highest Betances has hit is, let's see, where's Betances? Oh my God, he's all the way down the list. Oh God, what happened?
Yeah, it says 92.
Let's see what they have on Sabin here. This is probably the highest right here, 92.3. Yeah.
Wow. David Adler tweeted that home run that Alonso hit. No one homered off a pitch that was that fast and high all of last year. Because that ball was like way above the zone. And he still hit it out.
Let's see. Let's see where that was located. I'm going to send you guys a screenshot of where that was located because I do want to see that.
It was up there. It says it was like 4 feet off the ground.
Let us see. All right. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out.
So is Zamora actually next, or were they just doing that as like just in case Betances couldn't get out of it?
So Zamora is on the list to pitch today.
Was he?
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Zamora, May, and
was it McWilliams or Smith?
McWilliams. Yeah. McWilliams. Yeah. Oh, and Drew Smith.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
actually, I'm sorry. You know what? It might have been Drew Smith, not Zamora, on the list.
Yeah, well, I've seen people like pitch that weren't on the list or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Who do we got coming up now?
Wow. That is wow. Attaboy, Pete. That's incredible. Here. Take a look at that. Pretty much max the wow. Attaboy, Pete. Come on, JD.
He's in a 1-1. Oh, God. He's in a 1-1 count right now. Low 2-1. Let's see.
I like the way Wayne says that. LeBron James.
Yeah. Yeah, it was up there for sure. Look,
That was insane.
Yeah, that's really up there. Wow.
I think he matched the pitch. I think he matched the pitch velocity with a. Did he? Or did he go higher? Yeah, exit velocity 60. Wow. 96.9 exit velocity, 96.5 pitch speed. Matched it pretty much. That's incredible.
Ball forward to JD. That pitch.
A master, Pete Alonso.
Go anywhere.
JD Davis drawing the walks. Get on
That's
base.
cool. I like those hats. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. My only main player concern has been McNeil, but he'll get there eventually. Especially with this over heavy offensive lineup around him. I think he'll be fine.
I don't know. Something about batting six still feels weird to me, but it's whatever. I think that like whoever bats the best out of Dom, Conforto, and McNeil will be the number 3 here. Like I think it should be Conforto, but it was Dom today. He hit the 3-run homer, so I think it might be like a mix and match.
I'm about to mute the words Cole/Degrom on Twitter because this is getting ridiculous. People are annoying me.
It's really not. It's not even close. It's not.
I say it's close, but it's a 1A and 1B situation for me. I would say DeGrom's better, but I don't know.
I'll be interested to see how. I'll be interested to see how Cole fares at Yankee Stadium. I mean, he gave up a lot of long balls last year, and we know it's
that's another reason why I'd say DeGrom is better. But
tough ball.
Most of DeGrom's argument is based off of result, but as well as velocity and movement. I mean, it's pretty much untouchable compared to anybody in the majors. I don't know.
McCann up to the center field. That's going to be a flyout, man.
They're both incredible pitchers. They both pitch in the greatest city in the world. It's going to be fun when they face off.
How about last year, 2020, when the Mets played the Yankees, I think, in a 4-game stretch over 3 days?
Oh, he gave it a whirl there. All right, McCann. You were saying?
Oh, wow. Almost put it out. Wow. And they didn't slate DeGrom for any of the games versus the Yankees. And the Mets were like a game under 500 at that point. Like, that really was frustrating to me. Like, not having the foresight to be like, yeah, we should probably have Jacob DeGrom pitching in one of these games and not Rick Porcello and Michael Wacha, like all that crap.
It was such a question mark last year with the rotation. You just did not know who was going to pitch the next day at all.
That's not straightaway center field.
You just didn't know. I mean, you knew DeGrom was going to go every 5 days or something, but were you going to have Gazelman start? Were you going to have Lugo try to stretch himself out, which was probably the stupidest thing they probably tried to do, and that may have caused his injury, which is the reason why he's probably on the IL right now. Good wood for Pilar. Who else? I mean, Guillorme could have made a start. I mean, you just didn't know.
Yeah, everybody pitched. Lockett, he had that bad start against the Phillies. That one drove me crazy.
Oh, my God. Walker Lockett. Oh, my God. Was Wilmer Font on the team at all last year, or was that 2019?
No,
they traded him for cash, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It's so annoying.
When you get traded for cash, that's tough.
Dude, but those were the kinds of moves that Brody would make, like of short-term solution, trading a prospect, even if it wasn't a big-name prospect, and then literally selling off on them like 2 months later.
That's also a Wilpon method, too. That's a Wilpon method as well. Just get a quick fix that is not a fix, but you think it's a fix because it's a name. And, we've seen that so much with them. Glad that's over. I've seen them try to attempt to get depth, kind of like when they brought in Jed Lowry and but like it's the difference between this depth that they brought in, it's quality depth. The rest, it was just like names.
Yeah. Well, hey, when they signed Jed Lowry, I was ecstatic because I was
pissed.
What?
I was pissed.
Why?
I was pissed because Tony, not only that, but when I looked at the money, I knew that he was going to have some kind of big role, and I said, "Where are you starting on this team?" You know what I mean? I just felt like because I know that they weren't going to spend that much other money, which indeed ended up happening. And like Met fan, he was an older guy coming off a career year. I knew that was the last good year he had in him. You know what I mean? I just think that with the way with the Wilpons, like every dollar you spent is so important because you're only going to spend a little of it. For them to give him that much, that's not the guy I would have given that much money to.
Fair. I'll counter with this. He was coming off back-to-back 40 double seasons, which I don't know how much you value
JD Davis
doubles,
scored on a little league. I don't know what the hell is going on defense by the Astros.
Okay, good. Also, put yourself back in your shoes, 2019 Mets before the season. We didn't know Pete Alonso was going to be a superstar player the way he came out. Jeff McNeil had like 40 games at the end of 2018, so we didn't know if he was actually legit.
What the fuck? What was that?
Oh, wow, that's terrible.
Oh, I dropped it at first. Okay, now we're going to pick it up.
I'm laughing because I think I've seen the Mets do that before.
Yeah, no, they did. They did. This is what happened in that game with VR and Jeff. The third baseman drops it. JD runs his ass over, and he chugs along home. You see JD just throw him out the way.
Oh man! Like
continue when with your Jed Lowry.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that was.
Okay, wait. So what happened? Okay, boots it. First baseman.
Third baseman
over there. So
JD runs him over.
Were there 2 outs? Yeah, there were 2 outs.
Yeah.
All right. So JD's just running all the way.
Like when Josh Reddick got completely pummeled.
Alonso, yeah. Oh my god.
He's just
Lindor. Oh baby, there it is. He got it. Bomb. Finally. Yes. Oh, Tony, you were right. It finally happened.
I'm telling you, man, I was waiting.
Oh, there it is.
All right, I can't wait now. I gotta turn.
Frankie. I'll call him Frankie until I see it.
Finally.
Come on, Lindor.
Oh, that's beautiful. It seems like Gary didn't have that call, though.
Oh, that's almost to the roof. There it is.
Pretty inside, too. He crushed
that had to break 105.
Oh, my gosh. It was almost at the stadium. He hit the
roof. Yeah, he almost hit the roof there. Yeah.
No, but afterwards, just almost rolled out of the stadium. Holy crap.
What a shot.
Jesus.
Okay, that had to be over 105. There's no way.
That was a bomb. Everything about it was just a bomb.
Had to be 105. Oh, man. That's pure barrel. Pure barrel.
That was beautiful. Pay
yep.
him?
All right, guys. Guess the exit velocity.
I'm saying 108.
Higher.
111?
Lower.
109.
109.9. So 110.
What was the actual distance? Did they have that?
413.
That's it? Damn. It looked more than that. Maybe because he hit something? Because I feel like that it was going to keep going. But
possibly,
also, look how inside that pitch was. Like, that pitch was way in. Yeah, he crushed it.
Hopefully they can. Okay, now I'm starting to get a hang of this new layout they have on Sabin, and I'm really liking it. All right,
love it. Let's go, Frankie.
Can we extend him now, or no?
Yeah, now you can extend him. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. It's still in there. That's what I was gonna say earlier, Tony. That I didn't get around to.
Low and inside.
Yeah,
wow.
Is that Lindor? I noticed has the no down home run from the left side, but from the right side, he's more of like a contact hitter.
Mm-hmm.
A little a la Beltran. I thought Beltran was like, they hit that big bombs left-handed, but they're right-handed, a little more base hit kind of guy. Yep. I don't know if the splits say that, but I know like no doubt power. I saw him off the left side in 19 and 20.
Yeah, without looking at his splits, I just know when they traded him for him, I saw his YouTube like highlights.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. For
98,
the left side,
98% of them. I had to double check to make sure he actually is a switch hitter because almost all of his highlights were from the left side of the plate.
Have you guys seen like splits of him like batting right-handed to left-handed, like them together, like on one side of the screen and then the other?
No,
they look like similar, but like from different angles, they're kind of different. It's weird. I don't know. I'll try to find it.
I remember somebody who looked drastically different to me, their lefty versus their righty stance was Reyes. I feel like Reyes, like from the left, he had like that bounce, and from the right, he was more like leaned over, had it on the shoulder.
Yeah, I actually like hated watching Reyes bat right-handed. I just like I always thought he was a much better left-handed.
It was weird, Tony, that was his more comfortable side. I remember one game against the Yankees, he batted righty against Mo with the game on the line because he felt more comfortable.
So interesting.
Like, yeah.
I was just so used to watching Reyes bunt down the third base line.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's weird to see him bat right-handed.
Speaking of Reyes, I saw something with Mauricio. They said he went from 166 to 211 in the weight. He did. That is huge.
It looks like all muscle too.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude,
it looks good.
You want to talk again? Like, you put bat and ball, Mauricio. He's gonna be good. I'm excited. I just wish I could have seen Alvarez bat a little more. He needs more time with the bat. I'm gonna let him get more EBs. So now we got Almora down 1-2.
Cleveland fans are pissed that he didn't. That
LeBron didn't. It's caught. Dang.
Cleveland fans are getting pissed that LeBron didn't buy half of the
yeah, like LeBron's gonna spend his money to fix the Indians. Sure.
Could you imagine? I mean, maybe when he retires, when he starts doing charity work.
Yeah,
eventually.
That
team needs to get
just like a fan that takes over and
Almora?
Almost.
Right to the warning track.
I feel like a big relief finally seeing Lindor hit one out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's going to happen eventually, but it was just good to see it. Like, you know, he can do it as a man.
He almost got one the other day, right?
I'm not sure. But
he almost got it. Was like it just hooked foul.
Yeah,
it was actually close to that location, I think. Lynn Friggin-Dor.
Yeah, I swear I don't want to hear another soon with the contract extensions. Like,
no,
we really got to get it done.
Yeah, the next time I hear about it, I want to hear that it's been done, that it's signed.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, I don't think this should even took so long. Like, I feel like there shouldn't really be much to talk about.
So, without knowing like what might plague this team until like midway through the season, where or who would be like the first person you're targeting in a trade to try to improve this team? Someone that might be available at the deadline that would be like a big incremental upgrade for this team.
Oh man, Josh Hader. That's a possibility.
I don't know if he's going to be available, though. Do you think he's going to be available?
They've talked about him being on the trade block all offseason last year and this year. Still hasn't gotten traded yet. I guess they just don't want to pay him.
He had a down year. That concerns me. I think that with relievers, as soon as I see a down year, I'm about to check out.
He has a home run problem. Yeah.
You know, because like Hader was like so lights out, and the Brewers have really, you know, used him a lot, as they should, because he's so good. But eventually, you can only be that dominant reliever for so long that I think that he's going to be on downwards trend. So, I mean, but if there was a move I want to make, it would be in the bullpen. But I don't know what relievers are really going to be available right now. I would really have to look at it because I think that's
Trevor May.
I want to make a move. I'd like to see Trevor May pitch a little better today because, you know, that last outing, he gave up a few hits, bases loaded. He had the weird wind home run the night before that. I like to see a little more of a dominant because he's someone that going into the spring training, I have more confidence in than Betances and Familia. Because the way I looked at it is that, like, okay, once Lugo comes back, you're going to have that May, Lugo, Diaz, 7 and 9. You'll be okay. But I need to make sure that, Trevor May still got it.
Yeah, that was the thing about him last year. I mean, it was kind of similar to Diaz in 2019, but, I think I talked about this before, where he just the ball would find the barrel, but the stuff was still there. And we saw a little bit of that so far. We definitely
that home run, like that should have never happened.
It was weird. I wouldn't say he's like I wouldn't say he's that unlucky, but as Diaz was, but he definitely got the barrel a little too much.
That's fair. Don't you think that, like, somebody like May and Diaz who throw so hard that just because they're throwing so hard that it's just going to get hit hard every now and then sometimes just because of the velocity, like, even though
that even happens with Degrom.
Yeah, like probably the home run that Degrom gave up today. Like, I mean, just because they're throwing it so hard, even though they didn't hit the crap out of it, it just flies.
Exactly. The thing is that, like, that's the thing about velocity pitchers, and that when it hits the barrel, it could be very dangerous. It could definitely put you in a very bad position. And that's just how results happen, and that's results are out of the control of the pitcher pretty much like 90% of the time.
I like that. That was beautiful. Fastball outside corner. See you later. There you go. I like that. Nice little dot. Like, that's what I like about Lugo. He has that tricky curveball. That's my favorite about Lugo is that curveball. That's he like the thing about Lugo is that he uses multiple different pitches in any count. He hits different parts of the strike zones. Like, I feel like Lugo is like kind of like a Degrom. Like, he could locate many other places. He's a real pitcher. That's why I like Lugo so much more than these other relievers.
Oh, that's filth.
Yeah,
that's filth.
I had no idea that May had such a delayed delivery to the plate. He has that leg kick and then really pauses almost.
Looks like a guy you could run on. And same with McWilliams. McWilliams, I feel like you could steal him blind. Same for Betances.
That was a strike either way, but nice frame there.
Well, that was a beautiful breaking ball right there on the second strike.
Nah, I'm behind you, bud. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know. I know you're on the strikeout.
I'm behind you too. I mean, I have a live TV for me, but I don't have a TV in this room that I stream and work on stuff. But yeah, I'm like I don't know, 8 seconds behind maybe. I'm probably 8 seconds behind Frank and like
3 seconds
ahead of Tony. Yeah,
I'm like 2 pitches behind both of you guys.
Oh God. My neck hurts from looking at the real TV, but it's worth it.
MLB.TV, man. What are you going to do? When I was younger and I was out here, we used to get it through the cable package, and that sucked because you didn't get to choose home or away broadcast. So I'd have to listen to the road broadcasts, and it like wasn't in HD. And I was like, this sucks. I just want Gary, Keith, and Ron. This sucks.
Two.
Oh man.
Got him. See you later. Swinging strike 3.
97. Was it 97, 98?
This was 95.
95. Oh man.
That ball had some run to it.
He's a big boy.
They all are. All these relievers are gigantic. They're all 6'5" and up.
Well, Trevor May's 6'5", he's number 65, and then Betances is 6'8", and he's 68.
Yeah. And Sam McWilliams. What number is Sam McWilliams? Is he like 67? That guy.
He's 6'7".
Is his number 67?
I think he's 52.
No, McWilliams is not 52.
Isn't he 52?
No, because they're gonna retire Cespedes' number.
Exactly, man. Little wild boar icon next to it. Sam
and the parakeet. The parakeet on his shoulder.
Sam he's on 52. McWilliams. Oh, he's 52. Oh, wow. I lied.
Hey.
And I didn't realize that Sam McWilliams is literally a year and a day older than me. That's crazy. And David Pearson is... Oh, wow. Did you guys know that David Pearson is 1 day older than Sam McWilliams?
Wow.
Wait, so how old are those guys? 24?
They're both 25.
Okay.
Yeah, they're turning 26 in September.
That's crazy. I'm older than them by like a year or less than a year.
No, I'm a year behind them. I'm September 5th, and they're 95. I'm 96.
I think I'm older than
September
two.
21st.
Did we figure this out?
Nice.
I'm older than 2 Mets top prospects.
Oh, Rosario and Alvarez or PCA?
Yeah.
Also, no, PCA is older than you, or
PCA is younger than me. He's 18. I'm 19. PCA is 18. Can you believe that? It's crazy.
And you know what's really, I know this is going to upset you, but the fact that PCA looks more developed offensively than Khalil Lee, that was not a good sign. Because Khalil Lee should be ahead of him. Doesn't look that way. That's a problem. Khalil Lee could have been a guy that could have had impact on this team this year. Doesn't look like that so far.
I think he needs like AA or AAA, like a year in the minors. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because the minor league stuff got all screwed up last year. So
I thought Brantley had a dinger, but went foul. Had good exit velo though.
Yeah, you know what? I would probably put Lee in AA, put him up against the best competition of that age group. AAA has always got a lot of like fringe major leaguers and like older veterans that aren't in the league anymore.
Yeah.
So like I want to see him go up against like the most dominant best of the best that are like 24, 23 years old.
Okay.
Scary, right? Did you think that was gone?
Yeah, look for that. Looks like it was going right down the line there.
One thing I'm concerned about is that we have some depth, guys like the Tommy Hunter and the Mike Montgomery and guys like that. But I'm concerned that once the season starts, if they're not on the team, I think they're going to ask for their release. And I don't think we're really going to have that depth that we think we're going to. And that concerns me.
Hunter has looked a little uneven to me. He really lost his last.
I still would rather have him than like Paul Sewald.
Oh,
Paul Sewald.
Mickey
Who's he with now? Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I know Sewald has a nice slider, but he looked like a guy they could have as like a situational type of guy. And then the 3-batter minimum came in. It just never panned out. Mm-hmm. But, whatever.
So what was it? Do you guys remember the list of relievers that Sandy Alderson acquired at the 2018 deadline? It was Bobby Wall. Who was the other dude that threw at Rhys Hoskins?
Oh
Jacob
my God!
Rame.
Yeah, Rame.
Jacob Rame.
Yeah.
Bobby Wall, Jacob Rame, and then there were at least 2 others. I think Drew Smith might have been one of them.
Yeah,
Drew Smith was in the Lucas Duda trade.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So Drew Smith.
I think he was a different trade. But okay.
Drew Smith was in the Lucas Duda trade, I believe.
I could have sworn he came with a Dodgers trade.
The Dodgers trade wasn't that was
Curtis
that
Grandy.
Darno?
I think it was Grandy. Yeah, I think it was Grandy, Tony. I think you're right. I think it might have been Grandy.
Let's see. Lucas Duda for Drew Smith. Yep.
That wasn't. Wow. That was a good trade.
And then I know there had to be. Oh, and then I guess as Drupal Cabrera
was Guillorme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who still hasn't looked amazing yet. But
yeah, Guillorme needs like some time to like.
He still needs more time.
He looks. I think the whole minor league getting canceled really screwed with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, like he had to come up this year out of necessity. Like the Mets didn't really have anyone else that could have pitched.
Guillorme does got some good stuff. He's just he's just not there yet.
Oh wow, Larry Williams and Giants agreed to a deal, 3 years, $63 million. There you go.
3 years, $63 million. Oh, whoa.
For who?
Leonard Williams.
Oh.
Yeah, they had to bring him back. I mean, they lost Dalvin Tomlinson, so had to do something. All right, we got 1-2 from Trevor May.
It's a lot of money.
It fouled off 96.
Mark tweeted out a few hours ago that he's starting a podcast this week. I think we got some competition, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets had a couple signings yesterday.
All I see on my timeline is that Lindor home run. It's all I see. It's crazy.
But it was beautiful. I loved it.
It was nice. Now you can pay him. Go ahead. Mauricio really gained 45 pounds this offseason. That's incredible.
I wish I could do that.
45 pounds. Wow. This guy just said me. You know how like they do the shaking hands and meeting in the middle? Me, Ronnie Mauricio, gaining 45 pounds this year. Oh, man. Internet's undefeated, I'll tell you.
No, 2-2 for me. Struck him out.
He really gained 45 pounds?
Yeah, it went from 166 to 211.
Oh, my God. Like, I mean, it sounds like he's going to end up, if he's on the infield at third base, otherwise in one of the corner outfield spots.
Yeah, I mean, if Lindor is indeed here for 8 to 10 years, Mauricio's only spot would be third, which is also where Brett Baty or Mark Vienso should be. So it's going to be interesting.
95. Nice. Anyway.
What are you going to ask, Tony?
I was going to ask, do you know where Mauricio ranked for the international top prospects when they signed him?
He probably had to be up there, I imagine.
Like, yeah, I imagine he was like a top 10.
Alvarez was 13th when they signed him.
Let's take a look.
I know that.
Research Mauricio, if my computer will let me.
Right, Mauricio. When did he sign with the Mets? He was 16.
2017. Right? 2017.
He was 16. Mauricio was born in Dominican Republic. Coming into the 2017 international free agency period, he was ranked number 11 international prospect by Pipeline and number 3 in this class.
Do you have any of the names in front of you? Who else was on that list ahead of him?
Let's see. Trying to see, what was it? Let's see, 2017 international prospects. Let's see. There was a guy named Shohei Ohtani. There was some random guy named Wander Franco. Ronnie Mauricio was 11th. Yep. Let's see. Luis Garcia, Julio Martinez, who I believe is he's with the up with Texas right now. Julio Rodriguez, of course, with the Mariners. Yeah. Let's see. Anybody else? Adrian Hernandez, who is a prospect for the Mets right now, but he's probably low level. So yeah, the top 2 were Shohei and Franco. So that's a pretty good. Yeah. Wander Franco's going to be a stud. He's going to be a stud.
I'm hoping moving forward now with Cohen and more like analytics and all that stuff and scouting. Yes. I hope that they're going to take a deeper dive into like the top of the top from like an international free agent standpoint. Like Vladdy Jr. was available. They went for Vladimir Jr.'s nephew instead, or Vladimir Guerrero's nephew. Like
Vlad Sr.
Vlad Sr.'s nephew, right? Vlad Jr.'s cousin, however you want to put it, right?
No, I said they would go for Vlad Sr.
Vlad Jr.'s second cousin, twice removed, related to his uncle or something. Yeah,
exactly. They were going for Vlad Sr. at 44 years old.
Yeah.
I also hope that they get like kind of a staff to scout in like Japan and
that's a market they have not really done much damage in at all.
Yeah, I want to see like if they can get like kind of an international scout type of thing. We'll see what happens. Like, because it would have been nice to get Sugano, because Sugano is a
what's up, Andrew?
Beast.
What's up, Andy?
Oh, the line drive, base hit, center field. I'm telling you, he's on the mark. He's on the mark. He's on the mark.
He's tearing it up, man.
And look at Chile coaching JD Davis right now. That's good to see. I like that.
Good. I love it.
Need that guy
in the God, he got another hit? Are you kidding?
Yeah, and it was a rocket.
Dude, it's got to be those Oakleys he's rocking. Those are
clean. Yeah. Those are very nice.
Wow.
Oh, that's going the other way. Like, look at this. This is like,
That's what I'm saying. As long as if he hits the ball, good things are happening. I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hit it. Hit it.
He looks like 20.
God, it's so good to have Chile back in there. Oh, so good.
Listen, if this team, I'm all for using the opposite field. And the more and more you think about it, you look at JD and McCann and Alonso, Conforto, Dom, these guys using opposite field. It's going to be really good. And, shift or not, if we're going oppo, look out.
Conforto uses the opposite field so beautifully, I'll tell you. I think Jolly Olive made like a compilation of him going the other way. I'll tell you, he's got a sweet swing.
Ever since he first came up, he's always had a beautiful swing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mets fan, my buddy who's a Raiders fan just texted me and said, "Hey, can I be a Jets fan? I don't want to be a Raiders fan anymore." What happened? It looks like you guys cut. Carr? No, you cut Rodney Hudson.
Oh,
no, we did not.
Jets
no, we did not.
Up. Oh, Giants signing John Ross too. Oh, wow.
Wait, we just no, we did not.
Yes, you did.
You're kidding me, right?
I'm not kidding you.
Did someone just steal a base? Max Smith stealing the base off the bench.
No.
Yeah. Jets better pick him up right now.
I know. We need a center so bad.
I don't know how you don't sign Lindsley. You got to sign him right now.
That's the best center in the NFL, by the way.
You think Hudson is?
We need him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's 31. I don't know, man.
I don't care.
He's one of the reasons. He's one of the reasons why like Carr is not dead.
Who just stole that base?
Malik Smith. He ran for Alonso.
Gruden, what the fuck, man?
I mean, the Giants Zeitler and lost him.
I'll tell you what, dude. Jets could really form.
They took off Gabe Jackson. They took off. They traded Trent Brown.
Yep.
So the only guys left from that 2016 team that went to the playoffs is now Derek Carr and Jalen Richard. Incredible. Wow. Thank you so much, Gruden. You hack.
All right.
You got Ngakwe.
We did get that, pain. But I like for Carr to not be dead by the first.
Yeah, well, I mean, the same goes for the Jets. Like, don't kill Sam or Zach Wilson or whoever you're going to bring at quarterback. Get Rodney Hudson right now. Yeah, whoever your quarterback is going to be, you've got to protect.
Trent Brown, Gabe Jackson, Richie Incognito, Rodney Hudson, all gone in the
was
matter of a few
on that
weeks.
Team too? Or not yet?
Who?
Oh,
yeah, Osemele.
Was he on that team also?
He was, but then he went to the Jets. He had some injury problems.
Yeah. He was good at one point too.
Who else? Menleek Watson. He went to the Chiefs eventually, but that was a while ago. But Sam Young is still on this team.
Hey, nice at bat from Conforto here, though.
Listen, you know what? He put the ball in play and moved the guy over. I'm not mad at that. I'm
not even being. I'm being totally serious.
No, like I'll take that over the strikeout 100 times a week. And now you give me Jeff run at third, less than 2 outs. If Jeff is swinging a good bat,
I'll take that with
my
a speedster I'll take that in a speedster and Malik Smith on the base paths any day.
Yeah, you got Malik Smith. No, that's a good point.
There's nothing wrong with that. That was a great at-bat by Conforto. He wasted away some really good pitches there and then ends up moving the runner over. It's beautiful.
I haven't talked about it, and we didn't get to talk about how about Nimo stealing a base against Yachty? Oh, there goes McNeil. There it is. RBI base hit. Boom. Right down the line. Beautiful.
Finally.
I was going to say, how about Nimo swiping a bag on Yachty on Sunday? I would like to see Brandon Nimo try to steal some more bases and maybe see Lindor try to steal some bases, some hit and run action, but not with Caleb Joseph at the plate. I like to see them as kind of push the envelope a little more.
Yeah, it seems like speed isn't like the biggest problem with them anymore. It's just like getting the good jump. That just seems like
being able to utilize your speed is a completely like with Rosario. Utilizing your speed is a completely different.
I think I saw like that one time that Pete Alonso stole a bag. He got a really good jump on it. Like he does hustle when he wants to. But good shit, Jeff. Let's go.
Hey, not gonna lie, that Nimo steal on Yachty, I think he actually was out. I think he got tagged on the butt.
He might have.
He probably did.
Him,
it was really close, but I think on replay they would have called him out. But yeah, I love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, definitely.
At least try. Like I feel like Nimo has the speed to steal a good, not a crazy amount, but a good amount of bases. And all those games that VR is going to be starting, you got to let him take off. Let maybe VR swipe the bags.
Bring in Reyes in as like maybe a base running consultant or something. Maybe.
I mean, maybe if he can teach it, go for it.
He makes some good music.
I saw Dan Decker as a coach now. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, good for him.
Andy Chavez, too. He's another one that's a coach now.
Good for him.
I was like, wow.
I always liked Den Decker. He just never panned out.
They gave him a lot of chances, though.
They did give him a lot of chances.
I was never a Den Decker guy.
Yeah.
Never?
Not really.
Never saw anything from him. Oh, the chopper.
The one guy that was really disappointed that never panned out, almost did, kind of did, was Neuenhuis. Like when he had that home run against the Nationals,
Captain
that like
Kirk.
3 home run game against the Diamondbacks, like it was in there. He had some speed, he had some outfield defense action, but just couldn't put it all together.
Yeah,
I
think with the whole situation with Lagarist probably kind of put him off balance there.
Yeah. But apparently Lagarist is breaking now with the Angels.
With the Angels,
I swear, if Juan Lagarist becomes the next Justin Turner, I'm gonna throw up.
Nah, it won't happen. Don't worry.
The
dynamic duo. He's gonna
take my Trout. He's gonna take my Trout's job.
Yeah.
I think Kirk Neuenhuis most recently was playing with the Long Island Ducks.
Yeah,
the Ducks.
Yeah. I'm all for the Ducks. I'm excited to go back. They're the closest stadium for me.
Got a Bud Harrelson autograph from a Ducks game back in 2009.
Yeah, my girlfriend used to work with the Ducks. She got an autograph too from Bud Harrelson.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were a Jersey guy. I didn't know you were.
No, I'm Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the ball.
JD.
I'm Jerry Kuzman, and actually no, I'm Jerry Kuzman right over here. I got his
JD
autograph.
being patient, I love it.
And now he takes strike 3 looking. So much.
Too much patience.
That's what happens sometimes when you take a pitch. Sometimes you take a strike. Sometimes the ball happens to Nimo all the time.
One thing I want to see with JD is see how comfortable he can be with those off-speed pitches.
There you go.
Nice.
Buddy Harrelson, 69 Mets, somewhere on there. Yeah, you can barely.
Sometimes
see
those off-speed pitches.
Where's the picture of you catching the home run? You got that? Just chilling next to you again.
Next to my bed.
Nice.
You see the SMY score bug, right?
Yeah, I love that. That's great. I love that.
Well, I'll show it live and in person over here because I don't think Tony was in the stream when I showed it.
Oh,
here.
the Mookie.
Yeah,
the
Mookie ticket. Yeah. Here, right here. $30. Can you imagine?
Wow.
$30 ticket for World Series.
That's
crazy.
I got Jerry Kuzman's autograph over there.
Thing.
That's too cool.
Yeah.
Kuzman, nice.
Yeah, because you were talking about earlier with the retiring numbers.
It was $35 to get him to sign this, and the ticket's $30. That's crazy. Isn't it crazy? Oh, how the world has changed.
Yeah, and Andrew's got a nice collection as well.
Andrew has a bunch, yeah.
Andrew, we're going to get you on a stream here. Next time we do one, I'm going to send you the invite early. This one was kind of nonchalant.
Last minute,
very last minute. Yeah, I think I got this in 2009, and Robinson Cancel was in the Ducks lineup. Do you remember Cancel?
Yeah, I remember him.
Third string catcher extraordinaire for the Mets in 2008. Something like that.
McCann's got to stop trying to pull the ball here.
On Twitter, Francisco Lindor confirms extension talks have begun, but nothing serious. What? We're just talking. We'll see how everything goes. My agent is in charge of that, and that's between the front office and my agent. Well, at least his agent is Rachel Luba.
Yeah, oh my God. She is awful. I can't stand her. She's so annoying. He is too, but oh my God. And dude, like I think my least favorite
getting the inning rolled over and like he didn't. How can he make a YouTube video about his inning having to get rolled over and walking everybody? That was video material.
He's such a douche. Oh my God. The Dodger fans are probably, in my opinion, the worst fans in baseball. Like I hate them, and I
go Philly.
Dodgers.
Yeah, Phillies are pretty defensive.
Philly fans just suck.
Yeah, they do.
Good point, Benjamin. Lindor was the same one he hit against the Yankees. Yeah, I mean that was way inside. He crushed it. I mean that's what I like is that like Lindor's home run, Alonso's home run, those were not easy pitches that neither one of them took out. So that was good to see.
Giants gave Leonard Williams a $22.5 million signing bonus. No.
Yeah, well, I mean that's how you finagled the cap.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what all these teams are doing.
That's crazy.
I wonder.
That's good for him, though. He got paid.
I wonder where Rodney Hudson's going to sign. That would be amazing.
I swear it better be the Jets. Like, I don't know. The fact that they told the media that they weren't interested in Lindsley like drives me nuts. Oh, here we go. Miguel Castro checking in. All right. I want to see Castro here.
Yeah,
I really want to keep a close eye on him.
Rodney Hudson would be a really good mentor for Becton.
Oh, they need him so bad.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, you're building a great O-line there, and then you draft one more guy. Maybe you do Penny Sewald with the second overall pick, and then you like roll with Sam Darnold, and you pick up another receiver in the draft at 27 with the Seahawks pick. All of a sudden, all right, it's got a decent offense. You got.
I'd rather go quarterback than O-lineman with 27.
I don't like Sam Darnold at all. I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'll just take my chance with Zach Wilson and then build the line and receivers because I got Corey Davis yesterday, so I'll just take O-lineman another part in the draft.
I think Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. He just needs a new system.
Well, this is the problem. Opinion. He's getting his third system already, and the other problem with Sam is that like he's never on the field. At such a young age.
He just needs to learn. He needs to
leave right now. Cashel 98, and then the second pitch hitter completely lost.
Oof!
I love that arm slot. He's throwing. This guy's throwing near 100.
Almost like he's like
interesting arm
pushing
slot.
It like this instead of like over the top or side. It's like a push.
He's got some sick movement.
I heard that he's using Degrom's slider grip.
I mean, well, the slider, he just threw it. It's got some serious break.
I know Diaz started using Degrom's slider grip like towards the end of 2019.
See ya. Oh, 98. Oh, dot on the inside corner. Oh, baby.
That's hot, man. It's hot. What's the sinker looking like? Oh, man. Oh! Punch him out. Back door. Nice.
That's tough. I mean, he's coming in that 3/4 arm slot against the right-hander. That's tough.
Oof.
That's a nice pitch right there. Nice. Yeah, I'm more than willing to give the guy a chance. He's got a live arm. It's just about him controlling it.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't walk the ballpark, he could have an impact.
Who did we give up to Baltimore last year?
I think it was players to be named later. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, that was kind of
there's players to be named later in the Frazier trade. I know that, but I thought
that was a tough
there was
one.
A prospect.
Who was it? Was like something. It was like a generic name they gave up. I forget. It was like
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith. There you go. Joe Random. MLB The Show.
Yeah,
that's
Mets fan. Tell me what that 90. What pitch is that? That 92. What is that?
On the the 92.
Yeah,
92 is probably a changeup.
Oh, that was
he's got a changeup working now. Yeah,
that was filthy.
Yeah, it was a changeup.
Then comes that wipeout slider.
All right, he traded Kevin. Okay, I was almost right. The guy's name was Kevin Smith. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a generic name.
Joe Random. There you go. And then they also gave up Steven Viines, who is a submarine type of guy. He's got some filthy stuff. That was the one thing. That was the one I was pissed off about. I didn't want to see him go. I thought he would be a really good situational guy if they ever got rid of the. He's got some. You can look up. Yeah, the 3-batter minimum would go, but it never did. And I don't know. And you can look up Steven Viines. He's got some. He's nasty. And
ground, good play.
Blue Jays are beating the Phillies 13-3. You'll love to see it.
But I thought the Phillies have a top 5 rotation in the league. What happened?
Yeah, what the hell?
Got a good 1-2, and then 3 is meh.
No, people tell me Zach Eflin's better than Ian Anderson.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
I disagree. But they were saying that Eflin. I'm sorry, Anderson was lucky that his stuff isn't actually that good.
I can see.
Oh no!
I can
gave up 6 runs.
Nolan, no.
Yeah, then Kinsler 3 unearned runs, and then Tony Watson 4 earned runs. Oh boy, couldn't get out of the inning. Jeez Louise.
Phillies suck.
Oh no.
The Phillies do stink, but Nolan's a beast. Nola is a beast.
Springer had a couple hits. Semien drove in a couple. Teoscar back in the lineup. Oh boy.
Did he get a Springer dinger?
Vladdy 4 for 4, 3 RBIs.
Vlad looks good.
Yeah.
He looks really good.
Yeah, we'll see.
I didn't think it was going to be Vlad's year this year, but he looked good. He's looked really good.
Gasho's got
He's
his head
fit. He is fit. A lot of these guys look so much better than last year. Their quarantine body, I think, is shedded off. Yeah.
0-2 from Castro. Oh, God, see you later. Oh, baby. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Watch this.
Oh, my God. I thought you meant he gave up a bomb.
No. Watch this. Nasty.
Is he going back door on it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. My broadcast cut out. No. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm still here. 0-2. Oh! Got him.
He's been good in spring so
Working
far.
The change up. I like it.
Good. Very good.
Definitely looked better than Patanzas and Familia. That's for sure.
Yeah, I said this. I said this on Mets Weekly a few weeks ago. The Phillies are frauds. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So where would you guys? What are your predictions for the NL East? Give me your order.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I wanted to put the Nationals third, but I don't know how serious that Strasburg injury is. That just happened on Sunday. So
then you have the division favorite,
like
the Miami Marlins.
I think the Marlins are pretty good.
The division favorite?
Not division favorite. The Marlins won't be top 2, but I don't know. But
with if they get expanded playoffs, which it probably won't be, but
I want to say
probably make it in.
I want to say Braves, Mets, Nats, Marlins, Phillies. That's my order.
I think I'm putting the Phillies ahead of the Marlins. Other than that,
I like the Marlins rotation. The lineup is not easy.
I'll go. I'll go Braves, Mets, Nationals, Marlins, Phillies.
No, that's what I have.
You have that too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confident in the Phillies. I think they're just gonna. I mean, free Harper. They really promised Harper everything, and they've gotten him nothing. It's crazy.
I mean, they did give Real Muto
They did get Real Muto, but they paid a 30-year-old catcher that type of money. No way, sir. No way.
It'd be interesting to see how Aaron Baum turns in.
Alec Baum.
Alec Baum.
Alec Baum.
No, it is Baum.
That was Baum.
No, it's Baum. I thought it was too, but his walk-up song is that one that goes Baum, 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 Baum.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Baum. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But I said his first name wrong, so I could be wrong both ways. I don't know.
The best walk-up song a Met has ever had.
No. I think he's good. I'm saying it'll be interesting to see how he develops. And, because that's going to be a pretty solid. I don't think Rhys Hoskins is that great of a first baseman.
No, I don't think so.
As a hitter. But if Baum comes out and then, all of a sudden now you got a pretty nasty 3-4 in your lineup with Harper and Baum.
Yep.
They also have the young pitching prospect, the starter coming up. Can't remember his name. Spencer Howard.
He pitched a little bit last year, but he got hurt and didn't pitch well. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Wright steps up with the Braves. And you had Charlie Morton, who could be good, could be bad.
I'm not a big fan of that 1-2 they have. It's overrated to me. I don't know.
What, Nola Wheeler?
No, the Braves, Fried and Soroka.
Oh, come on. They're
ERA
beasts.
merchants. I'm sorry.
They're beasts. I like them.
Just,
I think they're very.
I don't like it. I don't like it. ERA merchants.
Well, that's what matters.
I don't think it can go down the stretch.
As long as you're not giving up runs, that's all that matters to me. You got to outscore.
Here's your guy, VR.
I see him. I'm down 0-2 in the hole. Come on now.
Oh, they have him at third base right now. Nice.
Well, that's where he should be. I mean, stop putting Jeff over there. Let's see what VR can do out there. Oh, look who's on deck. My other guy. Oh, yeah. Baby. Yeah. Louis G. He's on deck. Here we go. Now and McWilliams is going to pitch the ninth. So
nice. Can we get some Beatty action? Like,
no, not with VR and Guillorme. There's no room. But this is what I want to see. I want to see more of the okay, these are the real position battles right now.
You think Guillorme still uses the Louis walk-up song since he's been canceled, or no?
Oh, VR strikes out looking. Yuck. I don't know. I feel like Guillorme's going to do whatever works.
Watch Guillorme swing at the first pitch on his at-bat.
Well, he did last time. After he got the 22 pitch at-bat, he swung at the first
or put the ball in play or whatever.
Well, that's what I like about him. That he does put the ball in play. He does. A bit of a lost art nowadays.
He's a good table setter hitter. I'll give him that. VR, what the hell, man? Take the bat off your shoulder, please.
There you go. Good eye, Louis. Good eye. Doesn't have much tape on the fingers, I don't think, today.
He's getting a standing ovation. I love it.
That was
the best fans in the world, Mets fans.
Oh, he just looks like he just has a tough look about him. Like Guillorme just looks tough.
It's very.
That's what I like about him. Yeah. Oh, baby, Louis! Line drive right in the glove. Dang, they had him play perfectly.
The GOAT, man. It's just the GOAT.
But I like that line drive off the bat. Just I don't know. Anytime you hit a line drive, it's productive out to me.
I just love how he just keeps the bat he's just nice and he's relaxed. I like it.
Yeah, Miguel Castro this spring, 4 innings, no hits, no runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts. Ooh. Wow.
All right, on to the top of the 9th. See if we could close it out.
Hopefully McWilliams doesn't load the bases again.
Yeah, is it going to be McWilliams?
Yeah, he's coming out.
Okay.
Yep.
No, he's got Alex Degatti, so hopefully he'll be able to take care of whoever.
He's got a 385 average. So.
Yeah, 1038 OPS. Oh. Kessinger.
McWilliams is a unit, man. He's so tall. I think they talk about how tall these pitchers are. McWilliams is the one that looks taller to me than his actual listing height. That guy looks like 6'10" to me. The guy is huge.
Yeah. No, people were mistaking him for Syndergaard because he has similar hair too. It's not as long.
And they also have that very over the top stiff delivery going on. It is very reminiscent of Noah.
Who, I mean, when is he going to be back? Because he's already throwing bullpen sessions.
I know. I feel like to me, just looking at how much he's thrown, I feel like he could be back late May. But I think they want to stick with that early June time frame. But I think he could be back late May. And to me,
there's no need to rush for the Mets side because of the depth they have. But for him, since it's a contract year, he might want to rush it.
And knowing Noah, he generally wants to rush at things, just knowing Noah's personality, he wants to get back out there. Which, I mean, I don't blame him, but you also could put yourself at risk. That's how he tore his Latin 18. So that's always something to be concerned about.
He's a big dude, I'll tell you.
All right, here we go.
Wait, look at that Lindor home run. That thing was out of the stadium. That was crazy.
I really want to see Malik Smith and Dylan Betances stand next to each other. I need a picture of that.
Look at this guy, man.
It's what we and the caption will be you put the caption over Betances, what we thought Betances would be versus what we got 35. Or whatever. The Betances we wanted, the Betances we got. And it's Malik Smith just waving and smiling. That's a perfect meme. I got to write that one down. You got to schedule your memes,
Look at this guy. I'm telling you, this guy, I don't know if it's because his legs are long, but he just looks so much taller than what they listed at. This guy looks huge. Absolutely massive.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. He just looks so tall.
Big guy.
They say Betances, this guy looks, I don't know. He looks
he's 6'7".
So McWilliams he was the one that was with the Rays that we signed to a minor league or major league contract, right?
Right away. That was first. That was one of the first moves they did.
So it's a major league contract, so he's on the 40-man roster. So does he have options still to go down to AAA though?
I believe he does.
He probably does, yeah.
Like, how does
Because I
that
don't
work?
think he's ever gotten one.
First at bat, walk on 4 pitches.
Fuck.
Like the stuff is good, the movement is good, but if you're walking the ballpark,
he doesn't stretch enough. Like they need to allow him to stretch a lot more. Like
I mean,
he
this
just
happened
doesn't.
that last outing where he loaded up the bases and everything.
He just doesn't lean towards them. Like he doesn't. Thing about Syndergaard is, yeah, he's a little bit up and stiff, but he does take that. He does take that bigger lunge to the plate, and
Syndergaard's is more fluid.
Yeah,
he doesn't even look like he's following through. I mean, he looks like he's throwing,
exactly.
Short arming
he's
it,
whipping it.
The ball comes out of his hand.
Now, he just threw a breaking ball happen. Now he has a mound visit. Who's catching now? Maxwell.
The criminal, Bruce Maxwell. The criminal.
He do get some good exit velo though. I mean, he's a big guy, so it makes sense. But every now and then he gets a nice exit velo.
13-5 now. Oh, the Phillies making a comeback.
I swear, he better not load the base again. I got places to be, McCoys. Let's get this game over with and get on out of here. Look at this guy showing his butt. Get out of here. Oh, wow. That was a lucky call. That was outside. That was a fortunate call.
Looks like we're starting to
today. I feel like he was a little higher last time. Am I right?
I think he was throwing 97, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think McCoy's throwing. Oh, here we go. Don't play ball. A VR. I don't know who's at second. Double play. All right, there we go. Nice.
Tavar's at second.
Oh,
the Mets legend, Wilfredo Tavar. The guy you always see on their 40-man roster. You're like, who the hell is
I guess Guillorme is playing short right now. Is that where he is?
He is.
Yeah, Guillorme's a short. Okay, I couldn't tell who's at second.
I want to see if Guillorme can play the outfield. Put him out there.
I mean,
if they're ever winning,
enough, but
he is.
He probably. You think he's fast?
He's got quick enough hands.
Well, I mean, he has the hands, but I don't know if he has the speed to cover ground.
That's a nice turn.
I don't think his legs are long enough to cover enough ground out there.
Yeah, I mean, if we're putting Dom Smith out there, anything is possible.
Yeah,
true. And before that, Lucas Duda.
That cat.
Give us the friggin' DH. I'm ready.
Ball two.
All right.
He's just even his follow through, he's off balance when he's getting rid of it.
Still haven't seen Sapucky though.
Oh no, did he hit him?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they sent him down. I actually think that him and Sean Foley aren't pitching anymore. There we go, pop up.
Wasn't he on the 40-man roster? He wasn't a non-roster invite. He was on the 40-man.
on the 40-man. Yeah, Refoley's on the 40-man.
I don't know why they were so Sapucky.
Is he?
Was he?
I'm not sure if he is. Let me just see if he is. He is, yeah, he is. But it says minors. It says minors for him and
okay.
Foley. But Shari Foley is one of the guys I want to see some more of before I fully made the decision on sending him down. I don't know, maybe I'd rather have Shari Foley up than Gazelman. Let me see them battle before I make that decision.
I would rather have Pedro Feliciano at his current age than Robert Gazelman. I hate Robert Gazelman.
Feliciano was good. I like that. All right, here we go. 2-2. Let's go home right now. Nope, foul ball. But look at the at bat app. You see look at this ball. Look, it's going all over the place. Nothing's in the zone.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a lot of good control today.
Losing it high.
Yeah, Gazelman's got to go somewhere else. Sucks.
He's probably gonna be like Match, where he gets to change the scenery and he maybe figures it out. Oh, there you go. Swing that pitch in the dirt. Ball game over. Throw it to first. Put it in the books. All right, beautiful.
Very nice. Very nice.
Howie Rose, put it in the books. Let's get it.
All right. So what does that make them? 7-5 in spring?
Nice.
Do they have a winning record?
Yeah, I think they're 7-5 now.
That's crazy.
So, good game. We got home runs from Dom, Pete, Lindor, first big pop as a Met.
Sir.
And Degrom dominant as usual.
And the defensive mishap by Nimo and McNeil. So that was as close to a real Mets game as you're gonna get. The good and the bad.
There, yeah.
Chances of Familia made it scary, but you know what? They got out of it.
That's right. Jacob Degrom pitched as well. Yeah.
That looked like a real Mets game to me.
Yeah. Getting
Well, if
close.
you guys want to tell the few viewers we got right now a little bit about your channel, and then I'm going to hop off.
All right. Go ahead, Frank.
All right, so I am Frank About Sports. As you see here, a space in between each word. I do live streams mostly after the game. This way I'm not hurting my neck and messing up the camera like I am right now. But, other than that, I'll talk about Mets news or subscriber suggestions, things like that. But thanks to Tony for holding us, having us come on over and talk about this game. It was fun doing the live play-by-play.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
All right, well, I'm a Mets fan. I'm pretty much the analytics guy out of all these guys. Always in with the numbers. I have some videos coming out very, very, very soon this week, and I hope I can get it out as soon as Friday, which I'm going to be working on a lot after we get off the stream. So, yeah. So if you want to guys go check out the channel, we'll have some fun stuff coming on over there. Something that might crack some narratives. We'll see, man. And yeah, let's go Mets, man. Let's go Mets.
Well, very nice streaming with you boys. A lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Nice Mets victory. And let's plan on doing another one. Hopefully, maybe this week, one of these days.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you Thursday, that's for sure.
Catch y'all on Thursday as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone on Thursday, check out our stream on Mets Fans Only YouTube channel for our Mets Weekly podcast. Frank About Sports, Mets fan, myself, and a few others are on there. You guys can check that out on my Twitter, Tony Metro MLB. Signing off. Appreciate it, boys. Let's go, Mets.
Let's go Mets.